We are here.
Hooray!
Hello.
We are doing the thing.
Julie, do the thing.
I am.
Has anybody done the
part
thing
of Rhys's
on
microphone.
your guys' game? Has anybody done the thing?
So what?
I always do the thing.
What did you just say? I don't.
You're.
No one has taken that special ability, so no.
Oh dang!
What?
I spaced on the name of the show, so I apologize. But
what are we talking about?
We're talking about
Detectives.
the GDAD Detectives, which is the playtest for Republic City by Night.
Yeah, that's it. Republic City by Night. That's what I was thinking of. Nobody's done the thing.
Nobody has done the thing because we only have one inventor, and nobody's taken that special ability. Because do the thing, I can actually read what it does.
I want to know.
That's the ability. It's called Do the Thing.
Yeah.
It's called Do the Thing. Choose one of your action ratings. When you lead an group action using that action, you can suffer only one stress at most, regardless of the number of failed rolls. It's a very helpful ability.
It is a good thing.
Yeah, it is in fact a good thing. Nah, the thing that Anna has that is an incredible ability and makes me very happy that it worked was the ability Technobabble, which is when you involve technical knowledge in conversation, you can push yourself to perform a feat of ingenious banter, either passing off an insane possibility as real or confusing your opposition to argue amongst themselves.
So you just go full Entrapta. I love it.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, somebody made a quote-unquote triad detector, in large quotation marks.
I will have you very well know, it definitely 100% works as intended.
Sure.
There's no possibility for error. I don't understand.
Casca is definitely not a triad. What are you talking about? Crazy.
Exactly. That's why I know it's definitely working. 100%. There's...
But yeah,
I see you're running a slideshow now, Brandis.
Yes, somebody suggested it, and it was a really good idea.
I like it.
I never thought about
just
it.
because it's 90% my art.
Yeah, well, it's a good mix of it's basically your art and Estani's art. So.
Oh.
That reminds me, I need to host.
It's only for the 2 shows we did, huh? If you want to make some fan art, I'll put it up.
Hell yeah.
I just make fan art. I can't help myself. I keep doing it.
I love the
It just
Sim
keeps
Scum and
happening.
Villainy crew. That one is just so good.
That was a good one.
Very good.
Definitely got to stick the Lizard Boy in there. I'm rounding up the Bloody Pearl ones because I didn't have those
I
saved.
don't.
Just
like
shot
these
in the
aren't.
backseat of a car.
I
Are
need to-
these arts
It happens.
of this game?
No, I said that it's of both our shows. So these are all packet laws, and I'm rounding up Bloody Pearl.
It'll get there.
It'll get there.
Because I imagine how the slideshow was. It was done by date, and so the packet law stuff comes first.
Yeah.
Which
And I'm
makes-
still rounding up all of our.
Yeah.
You gotta put them into places.
I should do some doodles / get some stuff done of NPCs from this game because we have a lot of them, but there are a few of them that y'all are very fond
Yeah,
of.
there's still a bunch. And my new Luca should be done by the end of this weekend.
Yeah, they look wonderful.
I
Like
was
from what
watching
I've
a
seen.
Stevie draw.
I can draw on this computer that I have.
You might not want to because your camera's definitely bugging out right now from doing it. No, but I think NPC wise, like for y'all, the people that probably would show up would be like Maximin for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maximin for sure. Mr. Bahar. Let's see who else. The Augur.
Definitely the judge. What was the judge? I don't have
Oh
the
yeah,
people
yeah.
Kira
judge.
Hot.
Yes.
There you go.
Judge Farhat. The
I need
judge.
to get my NPC sheet and stuff up.
The prince. Oh gosh, so many people. Yeah, and then Difna would probably show up as well.
Yes. Good call.
Yeah.
Nuria needs.
Oh, of course, Nuria needs to show up. Gotta have that face dancing bullshit. But yeah, that would be those like that group of
I
NPCs
can
because we
draw
have
that.
a bunch of them.
Just a creepy fey creature.
Creepy fake creature.
Creepy fey
Draw
creature.
draw her real form or true form.
Yes. No. Both.
There, Zweihander actually has a picture of like a face dancer, like without the face, and it's
Oh.
interesting. Yeah, you can go look at the face dancer like entry. But that's for later. Later, next couple of sessions probably because
For later.
Or
Later. But yeah, we were talking about movies before this, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I haven't. I was gonna say I've watched a movie.
Well, it all
but
started with Blockbuster.
it's true. It all started with Blockbuster, freaking Blockbuster.
Good old Blockbuster.
2004, everybody, was the peak of Blockbuster, as we learned.
2000 and fun.
2004. I
That's
don't.
a very interesting statistic.
It
So,
is.
so fun story. Down the street from the Blockbuster on Armingo Ave in Philadelphia is where I used to go buy my Magic cards. So we would go rent a movie and then buy Magic cards, and then we would go home and play Magic and watch movies all weekend.
That sounds.
There's so
great.
much better things you could have spent money on.
Lies.
Like crack cocaine.
Like crack cocaine. All right.
Well then. That sounds
Hey,
like.
I am of the mind that crack cocaine is a better hobby for you than Magic the Gathering in the long run.
Bitch, I got high on Magic.
Like it could be. Who knows? I
mean,
don't
at least-
do either. So
I will say for Magic cards, at least you can sell them later. You can't sell crack cocaine later. Crack cocaine is a consumable.
I mean,
There you go. Okay, you changed my mind.
that's not necessarily true. Go find a vampire, get nice and high, and then drain your blood into a pack.
it's
and
true
you can
that is a thing that can happen in Vampire the Masquerade. There is a hunter type that gets sustenance off of drugging their victims and then getting high off the drugged blood. Also, you can
And
get
not-
drunk that way too because they can't.
Not only that, you can also get
Desra didn't know
the
this
heck
and
is
tried
that
it.
called?
It's your resonance.
Resonance.
Yep.
You can get resonance from it.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake, hunters and mages. Come on.
Also, you can get high off werewolves now. Apparently, that was
Oh,
that
you
was
always could.
yeah that was one I didn't know about, and
Yep.
it happened on a one of the shows that I watch, and basically the Toreador and the Giovanni got high off of it, and they basically akined it to doing coke, and so the Toreador is like, "Don't tell me to calm down," and she was
So
just having too much fun.
In
Being,
what reality can a Toreador take down a werewolf? Because that sounds fake.
they didn't take it. They didn't take it down. They found it in a Nosferatu chop shop while
Oh.
being lost in the labyrinth. So the Giovanni is the one type that eats the bodies. So basically, everybody was writing for hunger, and so I think the storyteller was being nice because they had to go fight a werewolf that was stuck in the labyrinth, and the Primogen, the Nosferatu Primogen, has a prison down in their labyrinth, and basically he tortures and chops up people, and apparently he chopped up a werewolf, and they found a not fresh chopped up werewolf, and so he was like, I need to eat this, and the Toreador's like, can I have the blood? And they're like, yes.
Also,
So in my LARP, we
my
actually
Toreador-
had someone that Diablerized a werewolf, and they frenzied for 2 weeks.
Yikes.
So that was interesting.
Wait, I thought there was a
I don't-
specific type of vampire that does eat flesh.
Nagaraj.
Gorgonborn.
Nagaraja, yeah. It's
Oh,
not
never
a.
mind.
I didn't know it was like a Giovanni.
You gotta speak up so they
thing.
hear
I thought
you.
it was like.
So
Nagaraja.
you can also take a flaw where you have to eat flesh, I believe, as well.
hmm
Yep.
What were you saying, Shae?
Oh, there we go.
can aren't you only able to just diablerize other vampires?
Nope.
No, pretty much anything you drain dry, you kind of like eat the soul with it and then slowly digest it. So that's kind of what Diabler means in the setting. Fun times.
How come that's not a thing for like mortals then?
I mean, it kind of is. It's just mortal souls don't really do anything.
Mortals suck.
Yeah, mortals are
souls
mortals. Mortals are mortals.
Get
Why would you?
this stuff
Why would you
here.
do that if you just needed their vitae?
Alright, I see some holes in that, but
Holes
rules is
in
rules.
Holes in World of Darkness?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I can't tell if this is sarcasm.
Oh, it's
or
very
not.
My
sarcasm.
vampires are as realistic as possible, I'll have you know.
World of Darkness has many, many, many holes,
World of-
and it's part of it.
World
I
of
think.
Darkness is known for two things. Its infinite amount of holes and its terrible book design.
So,
Oh, the
so
book design.
funny and true story. A lot of the holes were made on purpose, so that there wouldn't be one lore that was like the lore, because nobody really knows kind of what happened.
It makes the wiki annoying as shit.
Yes, it
because
does.
people are like, "This is matter of fact," and then you read the next page and it completely
Right.
contradicts the last thing.
Although I will say, never read the Book of Nod, because that was made by a disgruntled employee who just was like, "Fuck everything."
Well, apparently Baba Yaga died in 1996.
Yes,
Yeah.
she got blued up.
Huh.
She got blowed up.
Well, that's what happens when you
Yeah,
declare
what's
war
it
on the Russian werewolves. So.
Well, no, it was during Gihana, so the antediluvians came and.
Yeah, but it was also
Vampire
because
world.
she was fighting a losing war with the werewolves, and one of the big bads, or not big bads, but big vampire groups showed up, and she was like, "Well, I'm just fucked." And then the werewolves showed up, and they were like, "We're here to kill." Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, they also blew up Ravnos, and who was I forget the other one.
Salubri's got aided.
Oh, well, no, Salubri got munched. Ugh.
Supposedly, in this new edition, there's only like 100 Salubri left.
Tremere
Oh,
got
no,
that third
there-
eye snack pack.
There's only like 7 Salubri.
Those are names.
Yep.
I understand all of these.
Salubri are a clan of quote unquote good vampires.
Get out of here!
They're good in the sense that they work to maintain their humanity and reach a state of nirvana called Galkana. And basically, Galkana is... I know I'm just throwing more words at you, but Galkana is the spiritual belief for vampires.
It's like vampire enlightenment.
Yeah, of reaching enlightenment, and it's debated whether that means it's a full embracing of the beast and getting it under control, or rejecting it outright and restoring your humanity. And in earlier editions, it was a thing you could do in the game, and in 5th edition, they're like, it's just a concept. Galkana is what you make of it, the friends you make along the way. You know, that sort of deal. Look,
Right.
now we have
The
Blade
only
Pearl.
vampire clan that has healing abilities
Yep.
too.
So Salubri and Knights of the Bitter Ashes, I believe, can heal as well, but it's very, very rare.
Also, my Toreador was able to just play dodge games with the werewolf.
Hey, you didn't have a Toreador. You had
Tremere.
Tremere. That's the word. Yeah.
I wasn't talking about
Tremere is
about
the
tabletop
best.
game. I wasn't talking about the tabletop game.
Oh, okay.
Look, you can do some healing. It's called taking blood from one person and putting it in another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Look at that boy,
Unless it's aggravated wounds.
little
Yes.
lizard boy.
Tremere is most overpowered clan.
It is.
I love them.
They superpowered.
They're
They're the
my
ones
favorites.
they're the ones who aided the Salubri.
So in 5th edition, I found a way where I could be 13th generation as normal book, but have a blood potency of 3 as a Tremere.
I don't know what that means.
I do, and all I have to say is
So basically, the power of vampires is measured by the generations they are from the original vampire,
That makes
which
sense.
most people believe in the World of Darkness is Kate. So basically, the way it goes is like the 2nd generation is like ridiculously powerful, and nobody really knows what happened in the 2nd generation. And then the 3rd generation is actually like the fathers and mothers of all the regular vampires of like modern day. So like the Toreador and the Ventrue and the Tremere that we're talking about, those are the founders of those clans that are 3rd generation. And then the further you get on down the line, the weaker everyone gets. So once you get to 13th generation, you're almost at like the bottom of the... You can only go to 14th generation.
and 14th
And then it
is
doesn't
pretty
even
much
work
thin
anymore.
bloods.
Yeah, and then it doesn't even work anymore after that. So basically, you can be really, really weak technically, but make your blood really, really powerful as a Tremere.
Because Tremers be broken. And
Yep.
they're just like
Yeah, Tremers are blood mages. They do magic.
Right. And
Anywho,
bloody pearls. Vampire lore.
Vampire lore.
Except you know what y'all don't know in this game? Vampire lore for sure. You've never met a vampire.
I was looking at the Vampire Slayer advanced class, so give me a reason.
I feel like Vice totally knows vampires. It's fine.
I like because I was looking at class options for the Bravo after this, and I looked at the Vampire Slayer, and their drawback ability is it's like your main ability is like the Chosen One, and you have all these bonuses for being the thing that can slay the vampire, and then your drawback is like when fighting vampire, you're susceptible to more damage. It's like
I forgot there was a Buffy profession in Zweihander because Zweihander.
I just like that it's like the one thing you're supposed to be good at killing you is also good at killing you.
Yeah,
if we're gonna have a Buffy, we need to have the music. I love that intro.
It was a good intro.
You need at least 2 skill ranks in Resolve to be a vampire hunter. Okay. That's
good to know.
I'm not sure if that's actually doable for
not at intermediate.
No. Yeah, a lot of those you have to take something and then go to it later.
Yeah. Look, just be a war general. It'll be fine. Wait a minute.
I think the war general is one I can't do either because a lot of those need the military ranks, and it's like.
Yeah, 2 ranks in warfare.
That's it.
the only magic rank for ranger is arcane magic.
All I know is that will be the boss.
And it's like primal arcane magic.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
By the way, once I become a berserker, I am so singing the berserker song on stream.
My life for you is like a truck berserker.
Did he just say making fuck?
Yes, he did.
I love that movie.
As long
so
as we don't get like DMCA'd for that, we're fine.
I don't think Berserker is copywritten, so
Kevin Smith personally goes through it and he's just like, yep.
he copyrights, manually claims everything.
Look, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Anywho.
So last time, y'all decided to become part of a revolution.
We
decided
did
to join a revolution.
That happened.
So, are you saying that after this we can transition to the pre-test of the 1700s Zweihander that they're working on? Let's do it.
The 18th century? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen that much about it other than the fact that Daniel's looking for more people for it.
It's still very much a work in progress, but that would be fun to do because that'd be cool. I like that idea.
I like that idea, but for me personally, I did prep for this game this morning. I forgot how much work it is to prep stat blocks for stuff. It is just so much work that I don't want to do, especially because the game does not have the roll
stat
20. There are no Roll20 NPC sheets, which makes it that much more annoying to do it. Which is why during earlier combats and such, for people who are watching earlier episodes. All of my rolls are just like D100 rolls and don't have like what the thresholds and stuff are, because I would basically have to use a player character sheet in order to roll everything, which I have one for a character that I made for this because she's important. But
there definitely wasn't an ominous weapon test roll.
I had to make sure it works.
I looked up what type of weapon.
I also did that, and I felt worried. Only mildly worried when I saw what it meant, like the translation to, and it's like,
That's right. That's correct.
And I was like, oh, we were talking about people getting stabbed. This checks out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed with the Misericord. It's fine.
Someone might get stabbed.
Maybe. Look, it depends on what ends up actually happening. I'm not sure because this is up to it. Because the thing about this game has been we've done a lot less combat than most Zweihander games do, because I haven't played too much Zweihander. Before I did this game, I did a one shot of it, and then a first session of a game that ended up not getting off the ground. And this game, we have had a hell of a lot less combat and a hell of a lot less opposed rolls, because a lot of the time I was like, I cannot be bothered to get stat blocks for all the NPCs that we end up showing up with. And also, I think a lot of games like The Expectation, and I know that reading the Zweihander book, there is one of the like preset campaign settings is in a massive city, but based on the skills that exist and like some of the talents and stuff, the expectation of this game is that you are going to be you're going to be in more rural locales for sure, because of things like rural sensibility and a lot of the professions, which are very like
the wanderlust ability too.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff where it's like it was the thing of I've talked to this where I said this in another stream, but we started with the Zweihander game and ended up with burning wheel characters. Especially every time I have said I really wish there was an etiquette or circles or a public speak, like an oratory ability, because some of those are under rumor for some reason due to the leadership's inability. I don't know, but yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, where we left off, y'all had talked to a few different factions. You talked to your friends in the Rollers. They are. Oh gosh, I have them. The NPCs.
They got the roll on.
Yeah, they got the roll on. Yardom and Jez. Yordam and Jez. We talked to them a bit. We also talked to Badria, who is a boss of the Shovelers. And you talked to a...
yeah, they're my friend.
Yeah, you also talked to Varson, who is a Netweaver refugee and Netweaver. And those are three of the groups that are helping you out. And also, technically, the Steward is... The abbots of the Steward are helping you out.
I mean, kind of the Slayers, too. The Slayers were hired, technically.
Yeah, yes.
Just as long as someone doesn't pay them more.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing. Maximum was happy to help you, but also he's a mercenary along with the rest of his company. So yeah, as long as nobody pays them more, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Nothing can go wrong.
But we did promise to pay him with ice bath water, so.
Yes. No. It would be weird if that was actually the case. But yeah, y'all also have a way in to the fortress, the militia fortress that Commander Al-Hachmi is holed up in. Courtesy of Haikeka and her connections to the rest of the College of Clergy.
Who's ready for those stealth rolls?
Yeah, who's ready for those stealth rolls? I mean, we'll see if it's stealth rolls.
I'm bad at stealth.
I mean, I'll roll it.
this is where I would be like in a Fortune's Dark game, be like, let's do an engagement roll, everybody. But it's not that type of game. But yeah, y'all are in the Charcoal District currently. The Charcoal District, like right now, because it's getting towards nighttime for sure. It is. There is in the air. It is palpable the tension that is in the districts. There's like definitely increased patrols out tonight of both the militia and of the Death Dancers, because you betcha that the Guild of Armorers have hired the Death Dancers to do their security.
Can we feel it coming in the air tonight?
Oh Lord. Yes, partially because you made it that way.
I remember.
Yeah.
We totally did not incite a revolution.
I'm not.
No.
I think. In Creta's mind, the Death Dancers are definitely not as organized, or as owned in their skills as the Slayers. So.
Yeah, and you can totally hold that as a belief, because that would definitely be something the Slayers would think for sure. They're just like, because you know of course that the Death Dancers, like, they just hire a bunch of criminals basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel.
So it's like, yeah, bottom of the barrel.
Talking about holding that as a belief, I'm like, no, it's still not burning. We don't get out of your head, Saint.
Like, look, you've got Slayers, you've got Scions. We're fine. You got 2 versus 1. We're clearly gonna win.
Gosh, imagine if everyone was just a representative of each of the mercenary companies. That would be. But you're not. No, you have a priest and you have a cultist, a pit fighter, and an alchemist instead. Or
we'll make our own mercenary company with blackjack and hookers.
Look,
so let's go find us an al-Hakmi.
Yeah, go find yourself an al-Hakmi. Yeah, let's have everybody do some stealth rolls. It's going to be standard, cause you're a group, but it's dark.
Dirk. Oh,
we'll see
stealth.
how it goes.
My one weakness. No, I have an insane agility bonus.
Do you?
No, it's not insane. Actually, I
that's
offset my
right
humus
there,
-1. So
Vice. No, Vice walks down the hallway totally silent and is like, "I killed it at this stealth check."
You're just doing the crunk stealth.
Kronk stealth. All right. We got 3 more people to roll. All right.
Here it comes.
This is not
Cover for us, guys!
Yeah!
Seems like it's going great.
Does anyone want to reroll?
See, I probably shouldn't have said shit about you before I rolled.
Yeah, probably not.
Vice definitely needs to re-roll. Oh, God.
Nobody succeeded!
I would say the only one who should re-roll, since we all failed, is Vice, so it doesn't get worse.
So the thing is, I feel like what consequences can happen as a failed stealth? Like, how can you critically fail stealth?
Get
how
shot in the back.
You walk into an ambush is a crit fail on stealth.
You walk into the like armory where they're getting they're finishing suiting up and they've got
it's fine.
weapons
We'll just
in
do
hand.
the Han Solo where they chase us through the whole Death Star, you know?
Yeah.
A crit fail is they knew we were coming.
Fine.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean...
Now I'm the only one that made it.
Yeah, congratulations. You're the only one.
Guys, shut up!
Everyone else. Yeah, like, what is it, like, obvious... Like, what is it that gives y'all away? I didn't roll very well.
I think we still beat them.
Hi,
Don't worry
Keika
about it.
is just going around blessing literally everybody.
As you do.
I mean, as they do, but
Yeah.
I think that's definitely combined with whatever other shenanigans everybody else is doing. It's highly suspicious.
Oh, for sure.
I think Cassandra is just overconfident in their own ability, so they're not being super stealthy like Vice is.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is just a, like, Vice is like, I killed it! And she's right behind him like, we killed it!
Kreta, I think, is, keeps, moving ahead and then sees, Haikika pausing to bless something and has to go back and drag her forward. It's like, come on. So she's talking a bit.
Keep pace with the group.
Yeah, I think what happens
Yeah,
because
they're bad at that.
because of my role because of my role and the fact that y'all didn't get a nobody crit failed, which is good.
Hey!
There is a group of militia members who are also in the tunnels, and the first you hear you see their light before you hear them, but you see their one of them has a lantern light on their spear. And there's a group of 6 of them. Four of them have spears and 2 of them are kind of carrying their have their arquebus on their shoulders. And the lead they come around a corner and they don't quite run into you, but you don't have time to get out of the way. And the front one moves their spear to point at whoever's in the front, which I assume is Kreta.
So,
yeah. Points the spear, and the ones behind them get in their right positions. Identify yourselves.
We're the Mickey Mouse Club. nobody? I thought it was.
Hold up, I'm pulling up notes. Here we go.
I shuffle forward with my staff made of bone, and I'm like, blessings of the deep upon you.
Oh. Oh well then.
Yeah, as you do.
Like you do.
Yeah, like you do. For sure. I am gonna make a clock for them.
I do.
Not for them specifically, but
Yeah.
you'll see.
I'm about to speak up, and then Hakika says that, and I'm just like, okay, she's got this.
I kind of like put my arm on their like shoulder, like pat their arm, and I'm like, what she means is we are here to talk to Al-Hakmi. We are with the city guard. We have some concerns about things that are happening in town tonight.
So I should say
my
this.
eye twitches.
That sounds like a Guile roll.
These people you're talking to are the city militia. They're basically the army.
Right, but Kreta is like a deputized actual slayer. So
Fair,
I'm kind of
okay.
going with like the, hey, like we're law enforcement, yo.
Okay, yeah, no, do a guile roll because you don't look like law. You don't. Only Kreta does, but you don't.
My sheriff badge is like right on my mask. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a.
Oh god, they don't believe me.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm helping, but
You're helping,
I'm
yeah.
helping.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
This could help.
No.
It
doesn't
doesn't.
help. It could have. It did.
Does it? It does not.
Yeah. No.
High kick advice, great at the talking.
Yeah. Kreta, you bite your tongue, and maybe you shouldn't have.
I
but-
just turn around and walk away from the group.
Yeah, the lead one like is now even more suspicious, and they all have their spears pointed at your group, and the two in the back are getting their they have their arquebuses at the ready, and they're like, really, down here in the charcoal district?
Yes, really. And I pinch the bridge of my nose, and I'm like, here's my I can do anything I want badge, and I hold up the paper.
My I can do anything I want.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing this. It's gonna be it's difficult. The -20. I forget it's difficult or challenging. Thanks to your fellows' failures.
Okay.
It's not gonna be guile because you do have a thing that says you can indeed you do this what you want.
So
I'm fucking law. What was it? -20.
-20.
That's hard.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Can I help?
I guess that's intimidate, I suppose.
I do have a scary priestess.
Do you have guile, Kelsa? Because I do.
I mean, I do have guile. Yes.
Okay.
Well, hold on. It's not. I haven't
it's-
said what skill it is yet
Oh,
Right.
because
It's
I'm
not.
trying to figure out
It's
what
not
skill
guile.
it is.
That's
It's not.
Yeah, it's not guile. Yeah, because you are basically being like, yeah, and what you pull this out and being like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
I think that's an intimidate. I think that makes sense.
I'm busy. I've got things to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to assist with simple melee.
Intimidate? It's a brawn.
Yeah, Braun.
So I do have intimidate,
No
and I can
wonder
help.
I don't know where it is. Okay, I don't have intimidate. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'll help them.
Okay. How are you help? Well, I mean, I guess how are you helping?
Flexing.
So I'll kind of take a step towards them, next to Haikika and Kreta, and just kind of stand in a fighting stance, just get kind of ready to take action, if you know what I mean.
All right. Yeah, for sure. Kreta, if you want to do that roll.
Yeah. Hey.
Ooh!
I mean,
Wow!
doesn't matter anyway. Let's see
Hold up.
Can't get a crit.
I am the law, which allows me to flip.
Well, you succeeded already.
Yeah, I know, but I can flip the 0 and the 1, right? So it would be a super critical success or something. 1 out of 100. I don't know how it works. Tell me how it works.
Yeah, I will tell you. There is a number. You are right. There is a number that is the ultra crit, or that is the crit no matter what. I have to remember what it is. Give me a second to find it. It is. There's a thing
100
that
is the crit fail, and 1 is the.
That's what I thought.
Because I've gotten it before. I remember this.
Yes.
It was how I
a
sold orange juice to the people on the ship.
a 0.1% on a D100 is always treated as a critical success, despite not being a match. Yes. The thing is, it's switch to succeed, not like, and you always succeeded. But I think your thing also is when you succeed, you always critically succeed. I think is part of it. Is that right? I feel like that's the second part of the I am the law. That's important.
Yeah.
I am the law.
Let me pull
I am the law.
Shit.
It's Reeve, right? Law.
Yes.
Uh.
Come on, Zweihander, pop up already. Here we
Yes, when you succeed, it's always considered a critical success.
go. Oh,
So
dope.
Sweet.
I remember that correctly. So yeah, you critically succeed, which is they they're the two in the back put their guns back up on their shoulders, and the other one they all look around each other, and the one in the front they all push their spears back and just sorry to interfere in city business, but this is kind of you being down here. It's not what we were told.
We are hunting unsavories. Any information you might have heard or overheard, any what's the word I'm looking for? Any rumors?
Strange happenings?
Yeah, strange happenings. Any rumors you might have had might assist us.
They kind of one of the front shakes their head, just no.
We saw this group of 5 weirdos around here.
They're just
Any missing people?
we were sent to patrol here, but we weren't told anyone was going to be down here. We haven't seen anybody except for you people, so. Shrugs.
Alright, this is, Actually, I would like to scrutinize that.
Yeah, sure.
Screw
You can.
Narrow eyes! Oh,
It is going to be a standard check.
Alright, then plus 20 on top of that, so...
So you succeed. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I did not take hard off.
Yeah, they seem to be legit. They're a member of the militia. They get ordered to do things and don't question what those orders are for the most part. So yeah, their body language is very much they're down here because they have to be. This is they're just the other you can tell from the other people in the group that it's they think it's weird that you're down here. They think it's weird that they have to be down here to begin with, because why the hell would they be down here in this stupid tunnel that shouldn't even be here anyway?
Quick question.
But you, before you go on,
Yeah.
you also know that twitchy soldiers, or actually scared, not twitchy. It's
Nervous?
Nervous soldiers with twitchy trigger fingers are not a good combination.
No, it's not.
Alright. So I put that away. I tuck it away, and I say, you all are doing your job well. I apologize if we startled you. And then, just out of curiosity, who put you on your patrol down here?
They would probably. I actually. The person they would tell you would be their whoever their lieutenant is, which you may or may not know who they are.
Okay.
I don't have a name for them, but
But it's not Al Hockney.
Yeah, it's not Al Hockney herself. It's just
Okay.
Lieutenant so and so. They're they put us up to this. It's crazy. Did you wait? You're a Slayer. Is the whole thing about the things going on in the Lapis District true? My sister told me something about that, but
What did you hear?
well, I heard it's this is another one of them. It's another one of the spirits. I heard that there were riots, and then another one's what are you talking about? No, there weren't. Come on, get out of here. That's just you listening to the Rollers again. It's no, that's That's what she said. There are riots going on. They're like refugees or something.
So Vice says there's certainly unrest in the Lapis district, but no actual riots, just protesting at this point. And it's one of the reasons that we took this entrance to enter in, because we didn't want to cause a fuss at this time, if you know what I mean. With everybody being nervous, we figured the less interaction, the better.
They are correct. To the best of my knowledge, there's no outright violence as of yet. Hopefully it remains such.
That's
protest.
good. My cousin lives there. They said they like it there, so I hope nothing bad happens. And they start picking up their stuff, just like the one at the front lanterns, just like, well, officer, because they don't know how to address you. They're just like, officer, Slayer, be on your way. Hopefully we don't have to see you again down here, because that means there's suspicious characters down here. We don't want that, do we? Right?
We absolutely do not. But keep doing your job to keep the city safe.
Slinks away in suspicious character.
Yeah, they keep patrolling, like they're patrolling down there. Yeah, like two of them nod as they walk by. Yeah, Iluka, you've slunk away from the group. Do you come back? Or are you the suspicious character that they're chasing?
No, I think I was kind of like goofing the whole time there.
Okay, good.
So I don't think I actually left.
I needed to ask just in case, because you know.
Yeah, because Iluka would totally slink away there, but did not.
Yeah, there's gonna be a tick on this Fortress alerted clock regardless, because like, you know, y'all were seen.
We did fail.
You did fail.
How many of them were there?
6.
There's a brief moment where she leans into whisper to Vice and Creta. We probably should kill them so they do not alert anyone. Yes.
I don't think it would be a good idea to get involved with 6 guards before we even get to Al-Hakmi.
That's a 6 that might be there when we do get to her, but okay.
They are not in Al-Hakmi's group.
I suppose you're right.
I also wouldn't want to kill any more than we need to. These people aren't exactly bad people. They don't know that she's part of this conspiracy.
We're stage whispering at this point.
Haikekas looked like they were going to interject multiple times through this back and forth conversation, and then Vice speaks up and says we should not kill them, and they pat them on the back and are like, yes, that exactly that.
Vice kind of smiles and says, I apologize, I didn't realize you were trying to speak up.
They just shake their head
Iluka frustratedly taps her foot and she's like, can we just get this over with?
Let's move. Keep moving quickly.
Get out of the chambers.
That's the other thing I was trying to say.
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You're uncharacteristically upset this evening.
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Iluka, this is actually an interesting question. Is Iluka, claustrophobic or anything?
Not by, mechanical standpoints, but she doesn't like tight spaces.
That's fair.
In general, she's I don't know.
I was curious. Yeah, I was curious, where the discomfort came from. Just as a curiosity of is it because it's dark? Is it because it is it are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of tight spaces? What kind of?
Wait, is it dark? Because I am definitely afraid of the dark.
It's nighttime and you're in the tunnels.
Well, I mean, I was under the impression that it was lit with torches and stuff.
Yeah, you have lantern. At least one of you has a lantern.
Okay.
This is not there are definitely not torches down here because this is abandoned tunnel infrastructure.
So my dooming is the unlit path is the most dangerous. So
Of course
You're
it
probably the
they're,
one
they're
that
definitely
holding
like
it.
on their definitely like their hackles are raised and they're paying extra attention.
For sure. Yeah.
Don't
for
drop
sure.
that lantern.
Yeah, you know what? This would be interesting. Roll a resolve check for me, since you do have that dooming. You have that like big belief in like, you know, the dark path is the thing that will kill me. Hey,
53 and 53.
nicely done. Yeah, you steal yourself. It's because you're with your comrades.
That's right.
Here.
As we're
Mr.
walking, I'm just like, I've heard stories that little boys who keep lizards and frogs as pets toss them down here, and they grow up to be those lizard people.
That's not true. You can't be saying things like that. You're gonna make us all run into a giant crocodile.
Oh, the lizard people.
Oh, the lizard people.
I've
No,
always
the,
won-
the giant crocodiles are in the wetlands, the marshes. They have no business here. Why are you saying such foolish things? Let's hurry up. I don't like this place. It looks like Vice doesn't either. Let's just get this over with.
Do you not keep?
Why are we just standing here having a conversation?
Do you not
We're
keep baby
walking.
alligators as pets? I know many a noble who had one, and once it started to get too big, they'd flush them down the toilets. I'm establishing this in lore.
There's
The
no
nobles buy. Not where you're from.
So now we live in
Indoor
Florida, is that-
indoor plumbing
Yeah.
exists for the wealthy.
It's the alligators of Sedef. That's how that got started.
Yep.
Good,
Mhm.
great. Excellent, lovely. More and more, Sedef becomes new Constantinople. It's fine.
You're welcome. We're just setting this up.
No, I love y'all throwing that lore in. Just like what Kreta was saying. That's how the lizard people came to be, because Kreta doesn't believe the lizard people are real.
She doesn't believe it.
It's great. I
You
love.
want lizard
I'm all
people?
for it.
That's how you get lizard people.
But yeah, y'all are like walking and talking, and you eventually get to the end of the tunnel. Which, Haikeka, you're the one who knows this best because you were told by Abbot Cosimo, like where this goes. And so there is a like iron banded wooden door that is there. It has it has that it's one of those doors that has like, it doesn't have a handle. It has like an iron ring that you pull.
Sure.
Yeah. So somebody pulls it. You know what? I haven't done this at all in the game, but I might as well ask for it. Hey y'all, what's your marching order?
I imagine I'm towards the front.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
Cause I hadn't thought about that.
I was about
like,
to get
wait a
jumped
minute.
by a crocodile.
Yeah,
Alright, so
just
Kreta-
random sewer crocodile.
Probably somewhere near the front, since I'm the one providing navigation.
Yes.
I'll be at the back.
Cassandra. Vice.
No.
I'm reforming it. Just give me a second. I have to write everybody's name down.
We're going like 2 by 2.
Oh yeah, how wide is it? That's an important question.
It's
too.
what y'all could definitely be 2 by 2 if you wanted, or like
Hurrah! Hurrah!
be a plus sign.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll put credit at the front, and then Haikeka, and then Vice. Do it like this. You know what? Based on how that conversation went, we'll do it like
Wait,
this.
I would totally be in the back and not let anybody.
Oh, like in the
be
back.
behind.
Okay. So it'll be like this.
Yeah,
What I'm
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Is that how it is?
Sure, like
Or
yeah,
a fuzzy caterpillar.
yeah. I can't help you if the sewer croc
Down
gets
here.
you a Luca.
It's down here by the fortune bowl, for those wondering what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting there. My
This tablet.
yes, that would be how I'm chilling.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Kreta, you pull open the door. There's some like squeaking from the hinges and like some dust from above where the door frame is. But you open it and it's like it's a stone staircase up. It doesn't look like there's anybody here at first glance. But also doesn't like there aren't any like sconces or like lanterns or anything like lighting the way up and down here. It's obviously not very well used.
Yeah, if there's dust in yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I keep
Good,
saying-
it seems that they'll not be expecting us, or anyone from this direction.
We'll also be thinking.
Well, my only relief is that that other band of mercenaries or militia folk, whatever they are, walked through all of the spider webs before we had the chance to.
Well, I don't think they were heading in this direction in particular, but
Well, they probably came down these stairs.
looking at the dust, does it
Not
seem like
necessarily.
they came from here? Like, are there footprints in the dust or anything?
Do an awareness check for me.
I would like to assist.
Do you have awareness as a skill?
Let me double check. No, actually I don't.
Then
Well,
you
I
can't.
still want to.
Okay, you can non-mechanically help with it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you open the thing. I guess it would have been survival.
I can help.
I mean, we have a success here. but-
Charity got it. It's fine.
Yeah. Like you have the door open. Like you look around.
Close.
You get like a couple of people to help, like put like lantern light to be like, what's it like here? They definitely came through here. It was more of a case that like the door frame dust, like there was just more dust because it's been a long time. So like, hitting the door once isn't gonna take all the dust down. There's gonna be more of it. But yeah, they definitely have been people through here, recently, but not like they haven't come down here and cleaned it or whatever. Like it's
So-
probably like little groups.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a lock on this door that we can lock?
Ooh. There is a lock on it. You don't have a key, but
Oh, so it's okay. I was hoping for like a bolt lock or like a wooden thing.
no, there's like a key. It's a key lock. If one of you has the tools to do it, you
I
might be able to
certainly
relock
do
it.
Not.
I don't think any of you do,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So. But yeah, that is a
What
good
would that be,
idea.
skullduggery?
It would be skullduggery, and you have to have the tools to do it.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
I
You
have
have-
neither tools nor skullduggery.
Do you have
No.
lock-picking tools? I think that's a thing in this game. Pretty sure.
We use Vice as a battering ram.
If you
None
wish,
of you are.
Battering
think-
rams
no.
do not help you lock.
I am.
if you wish to.
So the funny thing is I've diverted from my want to be a barber surgeon to wanting to be a gutter snipe. So
Good for that.
maybe I'll have a lock picking thing if I don't die.
Creta.
If you want to brace the door, you can use one of the sconces. Just slide it through the iron ring there. It may not be great, but
I was saying there weren't any sconces.
oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah. If you have some other implement to do it with, you totally can. Like if you have like an extra axe or something. I don't know.
I have
Um,
plenty of
If you
axes.
have maybe a
Like,
pistol.
possessively holds on to her bone staff, like no.
I'm just saying, those guards we
I have a
passed
lot more.
probably has a key.
It's a bit too late.
Yes, I know. I'm just reminding everyone.
But yeah, y'all can just head up the stairs as well.
Head
you would like.
upstairs.
Otherwise, you can head back, or I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just
do-
leave. Let's
We're-
get out of here.
We tried, guys. We
I
tried.
have a smoke
Up
bomb.
here.
Let's go up the stairs.
All right, up the stairs, y'all go. It's like again, you have light with you, so it's like it's not too long to get up the stairs, but like you're trying to be a little quiet.
Do we have
and you
to
get
reroll
to
stealth, or are we sticking with what we had?
tried.
Okay.
You tried. But yeah, you get to the another like you go up like a staircase and there's a landing and the landing doesn't like have anything on it and there's another and you go up another set of stairs and there is another door. This one is again like the last door has a lock on it. It is I think it's another like iron iron ring with a lock kind of contraption. This one is not iron banded, it's just like a wooden door with that like iron lock on it.
So is it like unlocked? Like, can we open the door or no?
Let me, you know what? I'm gonna determine that right now because I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, it's not locked because the militia people who came through here didn't lock it behind them. Yeah.
When we came into the room, was there like a table or anything that might have had like any implements or tools or keys or anything?
The room you're about to go into? Or
the one we were just in?
Well, I mean, you were in the tunnel, and then you went up the staircase, and then there's a landing, and the landing just doesn't like have anything. It didn't have anything on it.
Gotcha.
You went up
yeah, we weren't in like a room.
Yeah, you weren't in a
like
room.
A foyer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you can. But it's a good question for right now when you're up to open up this room. You open up this room. It is unmistakable. Fortress rooms are purpose built, and this room certainly had a purpose. Or has a purpose. It looks like it's currently being repurposed, as it is definitely a storage room. It has barrels and like stacks of linen and leather, and like it is a raw materials storage room. And it looks like a lot of the stuff has been newly placed. Like there's no dust in here. Doesn't look like especially dirty. There are like a couple lanterns in here that are lighting it, and there is a door on the other side as well.
I'm gonna
crack open a crate or a barrel or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna start moving towards the door and keep watch.
Sure.
But looking at all of the raw materials and everything, can I infer that these are the materials that are being waylaid to Al-Hakmi?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, do an awareness check for me. This is the general, like, are there people coming or anything type of check.
Yeah.
So that one will be a -10, whatever that one is. Challenging. Because like you're in a stone room and hearing through a door is a lot.
Oh shit!
No.
All right.
That's bad.
That is bad.
We found shit.
We are just doing great. Should I re-roll that, folks?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
I would have said no because it's more fun, but that's fine.
I don't want to crit fail right now. Look, we're gonna run
Right
out
now?
of broken points, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah. Once he has a full armament to use against us, it'll be good.
Okay.
All right. How many fortune points have I ever used against y'all? Like, I've never used like one or two.
You definitely set up somebody with a dagger that is called mercy in another language, so it's fine.
It's called the mercy knife in the
Yeah.
other language, but it's I think Italian.
That's fine. I have
Okay.
the balls dagger, so
French.
what up?
Or French, thank you. I was like, it's a Romance language, I don't remember which. Okay. Yeah, roll the, I think the other one just... I don't even think it needs a test. Here? No. It doesn't seem to be. Especially after, Iluka, you open up one of the barrels. Do you go for any in particular? Like, is it a, like, you see through your smell, or like...
If there's a barrel, I want to open it. If there isn't, I just open a random crate.
There are multiple barrels and there are multiple crates. It just depends on, like...
Well, just any of the barrels.
Roll a
because this is
D500.
entertaining. Because this is entertaining, you open up a barrel, and it's a barrel of dried eels.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Mhm.
Voice is like, oh, close
Like
that.
like food dried or like just
Food dried, yeah,
Oh no.
like
Okay.
pickled. I guess.
I open another barrel.
You're just gonna make me think of random things to put in these things. Okay.
Do we really
It's
have
a-
time for all that?
It is a barrel of... Oh, gosh. You open another one, and you smell it before you see it. It is a
Is it
barrel...
what the Rock is cooking?
Maybe. It's a barrel of seed oil.
Ooh.
All right.
So I'm just going to say that there is no blood in these barrels.
Oh, that's what you're looking for. No, these are not barrels
Yes.
of blood.
And was there any? You said that this is definitely not the kind of stuff that would be given to Al-Hakmi.
It's not like this. From what you can tell from the things that you've seen so far, this doesn't seem to be the stuff that was on the
ship.
The ship, yeah.
Gotcha.
Is it the Ivory Rose? I'm
So-
Yes, it
forgetting
was
it.
the
Ivory
Ivory
Rose.
Rose.
Ivory Rose,
I got it
yes.
one. Sick.
So my question is seed oil flammable? Because that can be important later.
Is seed oil flammable? Seed oil is like
It's
canola oil and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So
seed oil is from the poorly named rapeseed plant,
mhm.
and
What?
it is pretty much canola oil. So
Yeah.
it's flammable, but at high temperature.
Yeah, it's like very high temperature.
Okay.
flammable.
So, follow-up question to like if this would this have been supplies that was being withheld from the
stockpile.
the stockpile
Hmm.
that is being given to Al-Hakmi.
Roll me a folklore. I think that'll make the most sense.
Can I assist?
Yeah, sure, 100%.
I'll start going through the
Standard.
stuff with her.
Standard
Folklore,
folklore.
Standard folklore.
Standard folk.
These are good questions. I'm glad you're asking.
Just your
I could
regular-
argue for survival.
Not really. I think
Hmm.
Where'd my
Because this is a
folklore
question
go?
more of like knowing what like
Folklore's intelligence.
Yep.
yeah, like knowing what was withheld as opposed to like
Yeah.
what do you need to survive?
Damn it.
Ooh. Ah, too bad. I'm sorry.
Wait, someone was assisting me?
That was Vice.
Oh.
It was Vice, but Vice had a
Damn.
worse roll.
Alright.
67.
Unfortunately, you don't. Partly because you can't read. You never had like the details of what was being withheld. It was kind of just like supplies. So the answer is
Maybe.
it could be, but maybe. That's the best you got is like a maybe.
Okay.
When they explain what they're doing, could I try? Because I have full.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, I think you
I
can.
I'll take-
You're up.
to help.
I could
Yeah,
have
you
read.
can help. Yeah, we'll do two different rolls. That'll be fine. You can help.
Hey,
Hey, that's a success.
Uh,
A
no.
99 would be
I will.
great.
I will.
Yeah,
I will take Kelsa's 0 and make that a 9.
That's not how that works. But you got a 9.
A
Okay.
surprise assassin jumps out of the variety.
I make it a 99. It's fine.
Yeah, you
I don't think that's how that works.
crit
This
failing.
is how your second character goes out of commission.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, Cassandra, you look through this. This does not seem to be like the stuff that was being withheld. Like this seems like very much like military equipment. Like
Seems like just military stockpiling. Not what they were holding out for rationing.
Alright. We'll have to find papers, something you all can read maybe. Or catch them in the act.
You best believe I'm taking an eel and eating it.
all right.
Just
Sure.
just chewing on an eel as we go down the hall.
Because of course she
Hey,
is.
it's like jerky, okay?
I mean, hey, eel is great. Like, I'm disappointed you're not sharing.
Vice Versa, put a mask a little.
Ugh.
You unzip
Oh,
it first.
No, it's just in the mask, right there on the.
they have a puke compartment. It's fine.
Yeah, so you go to the door. You open the door, and it is a decently lit hallway that you come out onto. I think the inside of this fortress, like we're used to as people who have like in a lot of Western media, we're used to like if it's a fortress, it's like cold gray stone of like medieval castles. This isn't quite that because it's not most of the stone is not gray. A lot of the stone is like beige and tan and like other like something that's a little bit more actually earth colored.
More like sandstone. Yep.
Sandstone, yeah, exactly.
Sandstone.
Yeah, so it's like it's a bright, like it's just straight up a brighter room, and a lot of the walls are also adorned because, hell, in order to keep heat and keep the heat in a cast like in a fortress, you need stuff on the walls. And so there are mostly like effectively drapes along the walls, and they're like mostly muted colors. It's some of it's they are they are alternating colors of the different districts. So like you have one that's like a gray, like a slate gray, and then like a white and a blue and a green and an opal and a red and a green. Like they like alternate like all the way down the halls, and they'll be like that for a lot of the other hallways that are here. Luckily, you don't see any militia that are here or anybody else that's here currently,
yeah.
But
Like-
you can't be too sure.
Yeah, most of them are busy. We know that.
Yeah, most of them are busy doing
I
things.
check above for spiders.
I mean, there's a protest going on.
Yeah,
We planned for this.
They're definitely not doing anything else. The militia's definitely not out tonight doing anything else. That would be crazy.
See, I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
You cast fireball, you kill everybody in the room, which is the
Nice.
fun.
I don't like
There-
this man.
I think there's a child.
There is.
There's a child.
Child.
Hi.
Hi.
Alex. Did you wanna see the thing? Look, you were right there.
The Alex is on the other screen.
And a Rhys wife. The elusive Rhys wife.
You'd be on all of them if you could. No pulling.
Rinda says hello, Rhys wife. Hi.
Are you flexing?
Hello.
Now you're gonna go like this. So go.
Oh, so tough.
Alright.
Nice.
Good night,
All
Alex.
right, we gotta get finished getting stabbed.
I got you. Here, go to your dead.
Watch the way.
I love you.
Hi.
Have a good night, okay?
There you go. So I can use it too,
It's like
because
a
I need to
speaker.
talk to it.
That's where people hear you from.
That's right.
All right, come on.
All right, so are we going to try to stealth again through this hallway? Because I think that would be hilarious.
You certainly can try.
It sounds like a terrible plan. I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, we
let's
can
do it.
certainly try stealth. That's certainly try stealthing.
I have a
It's
question.
a possibility. Yeah, what's up?
Do I smell a person familiar to when I was a captive?
Ooh,
Oh, it's your magic smells.
that's a good.
What does your magic
Look
nose
at Outro
smell?
all thinking tonight.
I know.
Big,
Do
big
an
brain
aware-
moments.
Do an awareness check.
Awareness.
Awareness. Yeah.
Awareness.
Awareness.
I think it's just standard. I don't see it. You're allowed to try to find this particular person that was just like general awareness. Oh, good. Nice.
Hey.
Very well done. Look at you with your
I
56
auto succeed
awareness.
that roll anyway.
This isn't for tracking. This is for whether they're here or not, because I think it's survival
okay.
tracking.
Yeah, fair.
Yes. There is somebody here that is familiar. I think it's the smell of that doctor who treated you. I don't remember I gave you a name for that doctor. I don't
You
think
did not give a. You didn't give a name because I made a big point of tipping them and them not being named.
Mhm,
Right,
not asking
yeah.
their
So
name.
I never had to
Tipping
name
an
them.
unnamed NPC.
Yeah, you
So I
smell
actually
that
take
doctor.
I take a step back and I'm like, hey guys, remember when I told you I was held captive and after I got ambushed by the peasants?
Yes.
You know,
I remember.
I
well,
wasn't there for that, so no.
They treated me after the ambush, and I can smell the doctor. They're here, so that's connected in some way.
That is only more proof
could
they're
also-
involved with the cult.
Point you in their direction if that's.
Are you sure it's connected? Maybe they're just hiring the doctor to do some doctoring.
Well, the strange thing is they were out in the Emerald District.
Doctors don't
And-
really stay in one place. I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying it might not be connected.
Well, the thing is,
I trust your instincts on
the
this,
people
Elfie.
the people who kidnapped me told me they wanted me to keep an eye on this group because they didn't like what we were investigating, and here we are investigating what they didn't want us investigating. It seems very far-fetched that this doctor is here coincidentally. They seem privately contracted and exclusive in that detail.
Can you tell how close they are, Luca?
I take a big sniff with my nosy, and I
these
auto
you
succeed on a survival roll.
I was gonna say these you auto succeed. Yeah, they are. Let's see, where would they be in this fortress? They're not too far. They're below you.
They are below us, not the way we came, but through another.
Yeah, through another.
I feel like if we can
entry.
get to them without too much trouble, it would be worth it to talk to them. We might be able to get some information.
They may have a little bit of information for us.
Can
I don't know
you,
how much they'd be willing to relieve.
Can you smell other people in the fortress?
I can smell people I know or have met before.
Yeah, how
Usually
many-
people with the notes. I don't remember every peasant scent that I walk past. I say as a peasant.
I was gonna say your very refined peasant knows no other peasants. I was gonna say.
I know
how many-
people important to me.
Yeah,
Or-
important to you. It's like I don't think there are any like militia people that you like. Actually, technically, most people in Sedef have been part of the militia at some point. So I was like, you'll know some militia people, just like
Yeah.
currently serving type of thing.
But I mean,
yeah.
it's people of. I recall people sent for the purpose of like importance. You know?
Yeah, they have to be
It's not
they
like,
have to be important to you in order for you to
Mhm.
remember. You know, like
like
normal
my
memories.
kidnappers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
So it sounds like y'all want to be stealthy about this. So I think being stealthy about it's a good idea.
Do you think that they could provide? Do you think they could provide proof of this? Of Al-Hakmi's involvement?
Perhaps.
I feel like that is a long
I
shot,
don't know if we
personally.
don't ask.
Might be able to give us details on where Al-Hakmi is, which could potentially be even more valuable.
We don't necessarily need to find Al-Hakmi. We need to find more solid evidence.
Hey, I'm sneaky.
Hey, look at that.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not.
no. It's a standard
It's standard.
standard test. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see how sneaky Gig is today.
Nope.
Not
And
very.
here we
You
go.
got the same roll as Vice.
Hey!
All right, it's all up to Kreta, from the sounds of it.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Well,
Kiki and Kreta and I are all like sneaking down the hallway. We're like, do 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 do.
yeah,
do,
I think
do 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 do.
40% of the group was successful. 40. Good job.
40.
That was better than last time, where it was 20. we're getting there. So I'm gonna mark this the fortress's alerted clock. Y'all aren't gonna get stopped, but you have a few very close calls with like these are like smaller groups that come by. Like it's generally not like people patrolling. It's generally like either soldiers hurrying their way to somewhere or like. Yeah, what did you were gonna say something, Greta? Before
Yeah, it occurs to me before we start sneaking around, are we able to look through the supplies and find militia uniforms?
I can answer that question. No,
Okay.
definitely not. Militia uniform. So the thing about uniforms and weapons and such is, uniforms is an interesting thing of this in a period like this because state armies aren't really a thing. They are for this city, but like generally those are not like you wouldn't put those in a room like with like your like food and stuff.
Okay.
You would have them like in like either usually the people like who are currently in the militia take the uniforms with them. Which, for any of the Sedefi people in the group who have been militia members, you probably have, if you've already served, you might still have your militia uniform. But not everybody here has, especially if you're not, either you're not old enough to, or you just didn't.
I have, but it was so long ago that I don't have my uniform still, and it's probably many sizes too small at this point.
Probably.
I think Ikeka got a religious exemption and did
For
some
sure.
kind of naval duty as a underground instead.
Yeah. For
I'm sure Vice served, but I'm sure they don't have it on them. They don't just carry around their old uniform.
You best believe
Yeah.
Iluka did the equivalent of shooting herself in the foot to get out of it.
But yeah, basically you can masquerade as a militia member if you have enough bravado and the right weapons. So it's just you as a Slayer probably won't look like a militia member. The rest of your group might be able to do it. Might be.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it's a good call though. It's a good call. It's just it would be if these were mercenaries, you 100% probably would have found it because the mercenaries are much more about that. But the militia's not. But yeah, you have some close calls, and again, it's generally soldiers they aren't looking for you. They're kind of just racing by, but there's a couple times just and there's a few of them where it's was there something, and their partner's no, come on, we got things to do. Few pencil pusher types who walk by, and one person who's has a bundle of papers and drops one and then hears some footsteps and looks back and doesn't see anything, but they're this seems weird, and they take it back up and keep walking.
We need to have a cat so we can do that movie thing. If somebody hears something, we just throw the cat out. It's oh, it's just a cat. It's fine.
As we're moving, though, would I be able to overhear any voices that that might give indication as to where an office might be? Someone saying I just came downstairs from, or upstairs, or from such and such.
Maybe. Let's move it up to roll. Let's do another awareness, because I think that's the thing to do. I know it's a lot of random tests, but this is the system.
Give us some plot armor here, GM.
30.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you saw that pencil pusher type, aka scribe, a scribe, or an aide de camp or something like that. You saw that person, and then they're as you're getting close to where the doctor is, there are two more who come down, and they're it seems to be an officer of the militia and their attendant, and they're talking to each other, and the attendant's sir, you left that you left your report upstairs, and there's look Guillermo, I will get it later. Just, we got things to do right now. You can go back upstairs and get it if you want to. And Guillermo's just okay, alright, fine, sir. I will go get it for you. Just because you don't think that this is important for you. And the officer's just no, Guillermo, I don't need you talking back to me right now. I need you to go and get it for me so I can go and do my damn job. Guillermo's just yes, sir, I'll go do that. And they walk off. Guillermo the officer's just when will I get that person when will I get them to shape? Just shake their head and walk off.
Guillermo is brazen. Either an advisor or I don't know, a trainee officer.
Guillermo's their attendant, so it could be one of those. It could also just be they have a good rapport. You don't know. But yeah, you know that there is an office upstairs, and probably won't be too hard to find, because most of the as would be expected with the fortress, most of the fortress is dedicated to defense. So any storage rooms or offices or anything like that are going to be fairly easy to find, because there aren't going to be a lot of them.
Yeah.
But Iluka, you lead everybody to where you can smell the doctor. And you can also, when you get there, you can smell the smell of medical equipment, is what I will say. If it was modern times, this would be antiseptic, but this isn't. In this case, it's like... Go ahead.
Do I smell raw blood?
You smell blood.
Like,
You definitely smell blood from
Okay.
it. But you also smell, like, alcohol and like, gosh, whatever, like, environment leeches grow in, that kind of stuff.
So swamps.
Yeah,
It
like,
smells
a little
like
bit...
blood and swamp.
Blood, alcohol, and swamp gas. It's a good combo. But like you're familiar with a lot of the smells as somebody who does alchemy. And then Haikeka, you're somewhat familiar with this from when you went with Calliope to the Temple of Custodian and met with the augur with like all of their embalming and like healing stuff. That it's definitely like this is definitely some sort of room that is dedicated like in an infirmary or something along those lines.
Okay.
We're getting close. It smells as though that there may be a live operation going on.
Oh, we probably shouldn't interrupt that, right?
Unless it's unless they're operating on a certain someone.
I suppose that'd make our job really easy. Just dunk them on the head while they're cut open.
That seems pretty unlikely. But
Girl can dream.
keep going, right?
Alright, so
I think we
push
should
the
go.
door open with bravado.
Yeah, you push the door open. Inside, it is an infirmary. Like there's some beds set up. There's a there is kind of a primitive operating theater that's been set up. It's like there's a table. There's like a couple of tables and like medical tools around it. Vats of alcohol. And there's like jars of leeches and stuff like that. There doesn't seem to be like anybody. Like there's one like soldier that's asleep in one of the beds in the infirmary, and then there's the doctor, and the doctor is currently operating on somebody's leg. The person they're operating on is who could it be?
Calliope.
Is Calliope? Good surprise. No, that would be even weirder.
That would be a
That'd
weird
be
surprise.
so funny.
It would be
Did I
funny.
not tell you guys I was the mastermind the whole time?
Mastermind.
I think we have made that
All
joke
that corruption
before, though.
you got. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
Exactly.
So much corruption. Gosh. Oh,
Does it need to be
Creta.
anybody?
It doesn't need to be, but I do have a question. Creta, did you call in Ivy for this?
Maybe.
Okay. They aren't with you. They aren't with you currently, but like.
Oh
that'd
yeah,
be a
they
lot
would.
of retconning.
No, they would be kind of like keeping an eye on the location.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know. Yeah, it's not anybody of consequence. Like it looks like a like some sort of like definitely a more hardened soldier of some sort. Like she's got she's got her pants off right now, but like she definitely has like well built, like has some also has like her sleeves rolled up and like got some scars on them from years of service as well as probably years of being disciplined. And the doctor's currently working like on the leg, and they both look over and see you, Luca, pushing open the door.
This would
And
be a great
Hey
spot.
Doc, where's your boss? Doc, where's your boss?
This would be a great spot to pause for our break as
Yeah,
the door
for sure.
swings open and
Yeah.
Luca
This is
drops
a
that
perfect
great
time.
line.
Now,
Perfect.
are the rest of us like staying like hanging around the corners while Iluka goes in? Because they don't
That's
know.
up to you.
Let's not stay out in the open. Let's go into the secure room.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I have no plans. I'm just going to be like, hey Doc, where's your boss? So that's
Okay,
my
cool.
plan.
And
What?
that's where we're gonna
Good
take a break.
plan.
Hold on, I'm going to give you a chance to fix this and say, "What's up, Doc?" instead.
Made a wrong turn
Yeah,
down.
what's up, Doc? All
I'm
right.
chewing on a carrot the whole time.
Yeah. No, it's still the eel. Yeah. It's somehow you get that carrot crunch to the eel.
Oh, the bones.
On that note,
On that
Yeah, it's
note.
dried.
I
Yeah.
love crunchy eel. What are you talking about?
Mm.
It's
Just
raw.
Just that carrot crunch. Actually, he said it was dried and then it
Oh,
became.
right.
He said it was dried and then it became pickled, and so it was just like, dried, pickled. Ugh. Any hoodle. We'll go on break. A couple minutes, guys. We'll swing back and find out what's up, Doc. Also, enjoy more of the slideshow, people. Yay, look at all that great art. Did you kick Outro out of the room? Rhys, did you ban Outro?
Yep, I kicked him out.
Good. To the gulag with you.
That's right.
Boy, that's mood. Just getting comfy. Also, all we can see is your forehead and part of your magnificent hair.
They are the forehead of security.
They do have magnificent hair.
It's a good dye job. Fireworks.
Ooh.
It's only a tad early for that, but why not blow shit up on a
Fireworks
Thursday?
going off at 2:00 in the afternoon in my neighborhood, so
Same.
But it's a Thursday. That's what I don't get. Like,
I am unmuted. Do I work?
yes,
You do.
Oh.
Good.
We
Have a
can still
shave.
see up your nose, but
Yeah.
You can always see up my nose, though.
It's
yes, but we can see the rest of your face as well.
That's true.
Like in their case.
All right. Are we all ready?
fine. I'm
Shae's
just
not
going to have
ready.
to
She's
tell.
making faces behind me.
Ah. Okay.
Now she's ready.
Yay! Alright. Alright, everybody. So, we come back to Iluka bursting through a door with an eel in hand, saying, "What's up, Doc?" Yeah, and the two conscious people in the room look over. And the person who's like currently having I would say I guess it is surgery because the game uses surgery as a thing. Having surgery done upon them is just like busy being kind of out of it by virtue of the fact that they were given something for their pain and also they're biting down something. But the doctor looks over and recognizes you. They, fairly memorable.
It's the hair.
Yeah, and they look over at the like soldier that they're dealing with, and they're just like, "You'll need to give me a second." And they like look back at you, just like, "What's up with you? You seem to be a lot better than the last time I saw you." Also, who are your friends? Because I think the
sit
rest
down
of
on the
them
nearest chair.
Okay, there's a stool.
I sit down on the nearest chair, and if they're... Okay, so I sit on a stool, and I was like, okay, you can have your moment. I just need to know where your boss is.
Yeah, the doctor looks at you and then looks at the rest of the crew and is just like,
And you get like a salute
Ooh.
with my walking stick,
Mhm.
and Leviathan take you.
They're just like blink a couple times. Not that they don't understand you, just like this is a weird crew you're rolling with. Yeah, they again look over to the four of you and just like, so if friend here's not going to tell me who you are, might you tell me who you are before we go on?
Oh, well, this is Kreda, and this is Haikika, and this is Vice. You may know
Don't
them.
use
They're a
real
wrestler.
names.
And this is, I
They
forget
stop
their
you-
name because
they-
I
they
haven't
stop
really
you.
met them.
They stop you before you keep going. It's like, I didn't need names, I just needed what you were doing. We went over
Vice
this.
isn't interested. Vice goes over to the person that's being operated on and is like, "So, come here often?"
They actually, like, as you come over, they, like, put a hand on you. The doctor puts a hand on you, he's like, do not approach my patient.
I'm looking
So
to
I could ask
Iluka.
you the same thing. Very, very bizarre coincidence that we're running into each other here.
Indeed it is.
I'm just looking to Iluka, in case they give me a signal for me to do my thing.
Should we murder this doctor?
Yeah, just it's murder the
Look,
doctor.
I'm good at two things: intimidating and murder.
Yeah.
No, not murder, justice.
Justice, yeah.
Just
Justice of the blade.
Don't murder the doctor.
Yeah,
Actually,
they're just like, You don't seem to be a member of the militia, and that's what I've been hired to do.
So, do you need a minute still, or can we talk about where your boss is?
I do need to finish my operation. So you're going to have to wait. You too, and like looks directly at you, Vice.
While we have the being told to wait, can I look around, see if there's any like medical supplies that aren't within direct eyesight of the doctor? I'm specifically looking for laudanum because there's a reason, you see.
Tinctures
where's
are
the
really
drugs?
useful too. Tinctures are really useful too.
I'm not looking for useful. I'm looking for character reasons.
The problem isn't direct lines. Isn't there? There are very. Here's the thing.
I don't want to start rifling through boxes. It's just, is there anything out in the open?
Can you read?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have education? Because that's a really important question for this.
Ooh.
Because
no.
if you don't, the answer is you're not gonna know, because the things that you would know are labeled. The person who would know in this group would be Iluka. But the problem is you don't know what these things look like on sight.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So like, there's like a variety of like bottles and like and canisters and like a bunch of things. It's like some of those are probably that thing, but you don't know what they are by sight.
Just drink it all and let God sort it out.
No. I wasn't like I said, I wasn't gonna start rifling through boxes and stuff with them there. It was just, if it was out in the open, I was gonna try to swipe one, but I'm not gonna do that if I can't pick it out.
The other thing, of course, is that it's not the problem that the doctor can't see it. It's the problem that the doctor can see you right now. So
that's fair. No, I just wanted to see if I could scope out anything that I could get to.
Unfortunately, you can't read. If you could read, you would be able to see it, but you can't.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Being an aristocrat, not being able to read, it's a thing.
I have so many languages, but I can't read.
Creta.
When we're told to wait, I'm going to step forward and say, I can see you're busy. We are also busy too. I don't want to keep you from your work. So if you could just point us in the direction of one Al-Hakmi. I have been tasked with...
Why don't we keep it simple? You know who's in charge around here?
Yes, do you know who's in charge around here?
They're just like they were gonna like when after they stop Vice, they're like going back to their thing, and they're just like they're like looking at the leg right now, and kind of like they're talking to you, but like they're not talking to you. They're doing their work and talking to you at the same time.
Yeah,
it's of course I do. This is a militia base.
Point us in the direction.
So you know where they're at, maybe?
Yeah. I think the two of you together doing charm would probably be a good idea, because I think that's what you're doing.
Right.
Especially because Creta, you're being straight up about this, being like, hey, you know, you're busy, I'm busy, we can help each other out. So.
Yeah, I wanted to turn that into an intimidation, but I guess I can do charm.
Good cop, bad cop.
It doesn't feel very intimidate from what I can hear here, but.
I also do mental peril too when I do that.
Yes.
Any modifiers?
I think it's gonna be routine. Because you are right. You did make a point there of we're both busy people. Oh, wait, your difficulty's up by 10. Okay. You got a crit success, actually, Creta. Congrats.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you should have a plus 10 on that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you got to adjust the difficulty.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay. So, what would they stop their work, and the soldier there is just like, what are you doing? And the doctor's like, and it's like, you're looking for Commander Al-Hakmi then, huh?
Just point us into the direction.
You're gonna want to go up 4 levels and go down a hallway and door on your left.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
I finish my eel, get up, and I walk out, and I'm like, thanks, Doc. And I throw another silver piece.
Yeah, they catch it. It's like, one more thing, Slayer.
Yes.
You're probably going to want to take the other staircase. Doesn't look like the 5 of you came in through the gate, if I have anything to say for that.
When they give me that advice, I also take out a coin and slide it over.
Yeah, they'll say, it's like, glad you all appreciate medical
What
profession.
kind of coin?
That's a
Oh,
good
right,
question.
I should look at that.
There are 3 of us.
This is just a brass penny, ma'am.
Silver shilling.
Tricks on you, it's
Okay.
Electrum.
Another
It's
silver
Electrum.
coin. It's like,
No, if it's Electrum, I get shot.
It's a
Nobody likes
perfectly valid
Electrum.
currency.
yeah.
Fuck Electrum.
They nod, just like, I'll be sure to be at the barracks at some point. Imagine some of you will need my ministrations, but best to you.
I give an
Hey
appreciative
Doc,
nod.
what's your name?
This is where I have to come with a name with them, because I never actually got one. Give me a second.
You have
name
no one to blame but
was-
yourself, Saint.
It's true. I did bring them back into this.
Alternatively, you can make outro name them.
No, I'm good. Nah, I'm fine with naming people.
I would name them Angelica.
Angelica. Angelica. That actually sort of works for some of the names we're drawing from, because we have like Spanish and Italian names here. So, Angelica is not actually a bad choice. But apparently, I rolled Phoenician names, so we're gonna see if the thing I find is anything better. Oh, yeah, I like this. Their name is Tanith.
Did we just make a contact?
That's a cool name. I'm glad
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Tanith is who this would be.
Much more unique than Angelica.
I mean, you know, Tanith is they, them for pronouns. Yeah, they.
I thought we
they
established. I thought we established that it was a she in the previous
she, her.
session.
This was
Yeah.
me forgetting partly. So
Mhm.
because I
Okay.
haven't seen that session. I haven't looked at that session. Yeah, she, her. That's what it was. Thank you. Because I remember we had a physical description for her as well. I was just forgetting because we never named her, so I didn't write her down.
Yeah, fair.
Because I didn't mean to bring her back, and I was like, wait a minute, you brought up a really good specific thing, so I might as well bring her back, because it didn't make sense for the ambassador to be here, but her being here makes sense. But yeah, Dr. Tanith is her name. It's just like, Tanith, Doctor, Bloodstone District, you'll find me.
And I do whatever like casual formality there is to like goodbye, like the hand signal for goodbye and casual, I guess. And you said the other staircase, so not that one.
Not the one you came down.
We want to. Okay, so we want to go across the. And I'm like terrible at directions, so somebody probably should take over.
Yeah, we'll go use the other staircase, and then this is where we find out if they were making us run into a patrol or not, or get around one.
The answer is no, because you got a crit success. That was the crit success thing, is you got
Awesome.
more information. Yeah.
Awesome.
Blessings to Leviathan on you.
And you.
You give
Andrew.
them the starfish that you've been using all week.
Yeah, they respond with, the revered martyr keep you safe.
Alright, yeah, awesome. We go.
Yeah. So you go 4 levels up on the other staircase. You don't run into any more patrols. Like there again, like a couple more close calls of like somebody running down the stairs, and you're just like all like back yourself into the wall as they run past you. And like another like 2 soldiers who are running down, just being like, "We need to get more ammunition." But you get there, you go down the hall, you go to the left, or you get to the door on the left. This floor has more. This floor actually has a carpet on it. the like hallway floor has a carpet on it. It is like long. It's patterned.
How does it feel on my bare feet?
Feels nice. Feels nice. It's not a feeling you've really had that much. Like, you've been on carpets before, but like they're not super common for anything you do because you don't keep carpets on ships for the most part because they'll get wet. And they're held to dry, and the Temple of Leviathan certainly doesn't have carpets.
No.
But it's soft, which is a weird feeling.
Okay.
For you.
I think possibly Hageka kind of trails behind as they are like enjoying the feeling of their toes in this fabric.
Do you do the thing where you push your foot in and push it out of the carpet a couple of times? See, like,
Yes.
yeah.
100%.
Good.
I love it.
Absolutely doing that.
Yeah, but you get to the door. I think even without an awareness test, y'all can hear there are definitely people inside of this room. And also this hallway definitely has other rooms in it. It was just, the doctor directed you to where, the commander's room was. Commander's, like, office or quarters or whatever it was.
Perfect.
I don't
This
think
is
she
where we-
specified.
Yeah, this is where we would find anything we need.
Yeah. So if you want to check the other rooms, you can. Otherwise, you can just, go through the commander's door.
We ready?
Depends on... Do you want to confront the commander?
Go all in, kick the door down.
I feel like that's what we're here for, but
All right.
also...
Well, we need the
end poorly.
information.
I feel like the second we fire a gun, all of the other doors are going to open and a flood of militia people are just going to come after us.
Thankfully,
not
only
how
one
it
of us
works.
has a gun.
It's like if someone hears something, like it takes a while. You know, in D&D, it seems like they take forever because the battles only last like 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's the big thing. But yeah, do you just want to kick the door in or like?
How do we
else?
want to do this, guys?
Yeah.
I don't think we should actually kick the door in. I was being a bit over dramatic, but I
Okay.
definitely think we should just like walk in.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
in.
Search and seizure.
Right. Okay.
We have a warrant for this.
This is
Technically,
no
yeah.
Right.
And I fully expect them to resist if they're involved. And if
Yeah,
not, then
Please resist.
Please begin resisting arrest.
Yeah, you open the door. The room that you open to, is a war room. It has a big table in the middle that has like pieces on it. It has like a map of the city. There are very small windows that look out onto like the charcoal district. You can't really see through because they're really small. There's like a chandelier that's above, like a metal chandelier with a bunch of candles in it.
I know what I'm swinging on in combat.
If you can get up to that chandelier, power to you, because it's pretty high up.
I'm a brawler. I'll
We
make
can do
it
a
work.
two-person job. One does the like hoop, and then the second person does the jump.
I got you.
We'll make it work, Red.
I could just
There's
shoot
a-
it down.
How am I
There's
supposed
a-
to swing from it then?
There's another desk, with a chair behind it. There are papers and scrolls that are across the room, mostly like on shelves, and there's like cabinets and such. But more immediately for all of you, there are 6 people in this room.
Oh, God damn it. Right.
There are two
Six we
guards.
saw in the sewers. Sorry.
There are two guards next to the door. And instant you open the door, they turn and cross their spears in front of you. And then there are 3 other militia members. There's two other probably more, if this was a more modern setting, NCO types. So sergeants. And then there's another commander, and then another officer, I should say. And then there is Ifit al-Hakmi. She's a woman in her 40s. She's got ebony skin. She's short, but she's got a normal build, pretty well built. She's probably 5'2", I guess.
Hey, she's my height.
Yeah. And she's got a round face. She has blonde hair and ice blue eyes. and like she has like her nose is like has been broken before. You can tell like it's bent. And she's wearing like all of these people are wearing brigandines, which are a type of armor that's it is the heaviest armor you can get without being heavy armor, basically. And a lot of them, it's especially hers. It is a
It's like Shape Man with some plate pieces to it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it isn't. It's it's like clothing that has armor plates in it, basically, according to the book.
The
Or it's
more
like
you
It's
know.
like heavy quilted armor.
Well,
No,
'cause it has,
that's
like- heavy quilted armor is a
what's that
thing.
called?
Quilted armor is a thing in this game.
No, I mean it is, but that's not what it's called. Hang on.
Yeah. There's also like the other thing is like having like normal armor and having like a breastplate on, like if
Quilted
you look
armor is
like
Gambison.
Gambison. Thank you. Yeah.
Couldn't think of the word right now, but I knew it had a name to it.
Yeah, it's more than a Gambison. It's a like some of them they have like you can see like the actual militia members, like you can see their armor, like it's very like polished steel, but like hers it's like it's bigger than like normal clothing because there's armor plates in it.
And this
and
is,
she has
This is like where her desk is and everything. This room.
yeah.
Okay.
Because this is like her war room. And she has a symbol of her rank, which is like it is a corded half cape that's like off the shoulder, that like goes off the shoulder. It is a blue with the symbol of the Republic of Stadef on it. And she was talking to like this other officer, and then you go into the door. She has on her hip is a saber and a pistol. She turns to look at the five of you in this doorway. Unless you try to brush past the spears, but otherwise she's gonna like address you from there.
If I try to brush past the spears, do they let me?
I was gonna say I totally walk past the spears. But
Oh, that's gonna be initiative. Let's do it. 'Cause
Well, I was gonna like show the badge. And
y'all are
do the
definitely
thing.
intruders.
Yeah, we're breaking into a fort. You're not getting
Okay.
full run of
Yeah.
the place.
He's still out in the hallway with my toes buried in the carpet.
Perfect.
We're
I-
clear.
All right.
Well, I
so
do
let's do some initiative, everybody.
Okay.
I need to clear the initiative. Actually, no, I don't need to. I'm gonna clear some of the initiatives, and I'm gonna just like rename some of them because I can't be bothered.
I got a 16.
Nice.
It's
So
just
My initiative
16,
again.
you know
Lost
what I
her.
mean.
and Vice, and then I'm gonna need Al-Hakmi, Commander.
It's under the talents and trappings tag right in the middle.
I thought so, but then okay, kind of towards the top. That's right. I forgot we just rolled the d10.
All right.
Wait, could
So
that possibly be right?
first initiative with this character. Here we go. Yeah, that checks out.
Okay. It is
Alright,
plus 10.
so-
Okay. That's awesome.
I look at 16. Yeah, it's a lot higher than you might think.
Yeah, if your perception, if you went up with your perception bonus in the past few sessions, that's probably why.
I did. Yeah, I have 2 bonuses to perception because of my class. So.
Okay, I need to roll for Al-Hakmi and then the NPC, and then the other NPC.
And I think those were the last 2 things that I took, actually.
I don't
Oh,
get
I'll
any
fucking-
perception.
Al-Hakmi has an actual character.
You'd think it'd be agility, but it's actually just how aware you are of the situation going south.
Yep, exactly. So hers is.
What's what now?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to be first.
13. I still have to roll for the soldiers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she's got a 20, so it's very likely.
She doesn't have a 20. She has a 15.
15.
Oh,
I don't know why it
It
came
hasn't-
up like that. But
It hasn't updated yet.
disregard. I saw the 20.
Their initiative is +8. Okay. So this is for the officer. Oof.
Also,
They're all
everybody.
going last.
Also, everybody remember your
They
combat
rolling
actions.
real bad.
Everybody remember your combat
They-
actions. They're on page 242.
There we go. Forgot to press enter. Also, the combat actions are on the tab. They're right above your character sheets.
Oh, are they? Even better.
Yeah.
That's right, you did make that
There's
for us.
also
Yeah,
Thank
a
you.
I did.
printout.
Use that instead.
Or a
Don't go to the
handout.
book.
There's-
He works
there's
hard
a
on
hand-
this.
Yeah, that's the handout.
Where is it?
It's on the handout.
Oh.
You can also check the compendium for it. Okay, 4 of you are gonna go before any of them go, and then Cassandra going last.
Yeah!
Vice, you wanting to brush past them, you go first.
Did the one I tied with have a higher initiative than me?
They have a
Mostly.
+8.
Okay.
They have a +8. So they
I
have the
also
same
have a
with
+8.
you. You technically, I think PCs technically go first, so you're gonna.
That's how it is in other ones. I was just curious if we needed to roll off or.
I think there's. I don't. What is the? Let me check the initiative things. I may as well check them since this is an important combat. Oh.
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh.
goodbye.
Bye. Well.
Outro.
Goodbye then.
It
Well,
looks like
goodbye.
he's coming back because his thing's
Goodbye.
on.
Maybe.
Okay. So if you have the same result, compare your perception bonus.
Okay. Hold on.
Their perception bonus, the militia perception bonus is 5.
I have also 5. That's why we both have
Okay,
8.
then you're supposed to re-roll.
Okay.
Re-roll to determine who goes first. So you'll have the same result. We'll have the same result.
Just do a
but
D10 then, make it easy.
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
So I'm going
God
out
bless
camera
it.
for the
Okay.
rest of this episode because my thing does not like that many background processes going.
Fair.
Okay. We've got a thingy here, and I will just pull up an Aluka picture to slap there.
All right. Vice, you got two soldiers with spears right in your face. What do you do?
We're gonna hug it out.
Are you now? Are you?
I think it's a different kind of hug.
So I am going to try to take down the one guard.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is, because I brushed past the spear, I'm literally just going to like grab them by the neck and judo flip them over.
All right.
Give
So,
So,
a
like-
takedown.
Give him that
so
Judy
like
shot.
if I do manage to take them down, I'll basically have them in a headlock and be on top of their back.
So roll a coordination test because that's what
Yep.
takedown is. Okay. So they have to test theirs. I'm gonna keep this combat action thing.
Fail.
It's based on their
Fail.
coordination, which isn't
99.
which isn't amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
they fail. They actually fail. Congratulations. Yeah. So you take they get knocked. One of the guards gets knocked prone. They still have like their spear in hand, but they're knocked in the ground. The other one is still menacing you with a spear.
I'm menaced.
Quite menacing.
What do? You have 2 more action points.
Okay, so hang on just a second. Let me look at something.
Full defense. Don't use any action points. Just use them all to parry.
Well, yes, that is actually one of the plans, but
Yeah, I also found out that gunpowder weapons are extremely dangerous, partly because they can't get dodged or parried, and partly because they explode on 1s or 6s.
Ooh.
okay, so
Wait, is that damage explode or explode?
Damage explode.
Ah.
this guard actually also takes 1d10 peril thanks to clinch fighter.
Ooh, okay, roll that d10.
Get a 10. Oh.
2. That's,
Almost. I was so close to 10.
that is not above their peril threshold, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, you spook them a little bit, like, they were not expecting this, but, like, you got the mask on, they recognize now.
Came out to
who they're dealing
nowhere.
with. Yeah.
But yes, I will use the rest of my actions to parry because I found out that pain hurts in this game. So
It turns out.
You don't want that
I-
tennis elbow.
Iluka, you are behind.
Yeah.
You are behind them.
I'm taking aim. Can I take aim twice?
Yes, you can. It increases your thing to +20, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I'm taking
yes.
aim twice and then throwing a dagger at a Hockney.
Ooh, do you have what's your range on your throwing knife? Because you might not be able to hit her from here.
Short is 6 feet.
It's 6 yards, but
6 yards.
that how big are rooms? How big would this worm be? I think you're a little bit out of range right now.
That I wouldn't throw it at Al Hockney.
There are two people in front of you. One who's on the ground.
Well, I mean, I haven't. I feel like it's not my place to do this, but I'm like, we're only here for Al Hockney. All of you.
Okay.
Can. It's not. Oh no.
That's fair. You could also like try to like get into the room, like use. Well, actually, you need more AP. That's the thing. Yeah. Let me do a. You know what? I'm gonna do a small drawing here.
So to be fair, especially like Iluka would know that like Vice could have hurt this soldier.
Yeah,
they
for sure.
went for the takedown very specifically. So like they kind of knew that it was going to go to a fight, but like they definitely weren't trying to like hurt anybody, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Also-
that makes sense.
Also, outro for take aim, you can spend 1 or 2 AP, and it gives a plus 10 or plus 20 respectively. So you don't have to necessarily say you're doing it twice. You can just do the 2 AP.
Yeah. So
Okay, well that's what I meant.
yeah, so like the party is like here. Like this is where the door is. I'm making a nice
Yeah, I
drawing
see
right
it.
here. And like I'll
Fancy.
put H is like here. And then there's like militia here. Like there's like the 2 militia guards, and then there's like militia command officer with Al Hakmi, and then like 2 others who are over here. Ooh. I can draw. That's actually not a bad drawing. Sick. But yeah, I think range wise, since it's a good question, since yours was like 6 yards, I think it's I think she's like 10 yards away from the door. Like the room itself is like from that would be like 25 yards across. There we go.
That's a pretty big room.
It's a war room. So, yeah. It's a war room. Like it makes sense.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's a big ass room.
It's a big ass room for sure. It's 25 by I guess 10 would be the measurements here. Yeah. You know what? I'll write that. I'll write that in text. 25 by 10. Perfect. Because I don't need actual squares. I can just be like, it's like this. Perfect. So yeah, Iluka, what would you like to do instead? You can do. You still have like your 3 action points now that you know the situation that's with it. I should have done this first. That's what I should have done.
I want to do inspiring words.
Okay, yeah, do it. Inspiring words is it is a leadership test.
Leadership.
Yeah, it has a thing for it. Let me bring up the thing for it. It is a special action.
It's based off of fellowship bonus.
So you are unharmed, so it's going to be an easy leadership test. And what's your fellowship bonus? That's another good question.
4.
4? Okay, so all of your allies will get this, but not you. For obvious reasons. Okay. Well.
You get 'em, gang.
Yeah. So all of you get to add +1 to your damage and peril thresholds.
Sweet.
I went to go add that, and I realized I still had it from last time when we were in combat, and Iluka
That's
gave
right.
inspiring words.
Iluka, you have 2 more action points.
I'm going to hold them.
Okay. Sounds good. Kreta.
I'm gonna step forward, and I'd like to use Litany of Hatred, and to do that,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, Commander Ifit al-Ahakmi, you're suspected of, what is it? Conspiracy and demon worship. Do you come quietly?
Excellent. Yeah, roll. It's an easy intimidate test because you are unharmed doing this.
And I'd like to do that like stride in slowly thing with both hands behind my back.
Right.
But they're holding a whip and stuff, or an axe.
Yeah, I mean, none of them can stab you because they haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah. Intimidate. Here we go. Oh, it's easy.
Yes, it's an easy intimidate. So you have a high chance of being able to litany a hatred of them.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't like that. I'd like to re-roll that. This is what I'm supposed to be good at.
Alrighty. Wait, don't you
We
flip to succeed?
You're right, I do. I don't need to re-roll that.
You succeed anyway. Congratulations.
Yep. And then, what is it? They take damage or
What's your
peril.
fellowship bonus?
Fellowship bonus?
Yeah. Because that
4.
determines how many of them are affected by it. 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 out of 6 of them are affected by it, including the commander. So they all get -1 to their damage and peril thresholds.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We got the old bard and warlock combo going. We got like the buffs and debuffs. See?
And then I do D10 plus 1.
D10 plus 1.
Plus 1.
No.
They take 2 mental peril.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything to them.
Yeah.
They're trained. They're trained
You and me,
in the art
you
of
and me
being
both,
shouted at.
Krena.
They're trained at the art of being shouted at. You have 2 more action points. What would you like to do?
I'd like to save them
Good call.
Okay.
Definitely good call.
because I'm kind of in the front.
Hi, Keiko. Your turn.
Let's cast some magic.
Okay.
What kind of weapon does Cassandra have?
It is a rapier, a flambard rapier.
That sounds like something fun to bless. Anoint weapon. So I'm going to use my cult of personality to take a peril instead of rolling dice, but I'm still going to hit the cast button so that it puts the text up.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Would have been terrible, so good job, me.
So you can now strike enemies that would normally be unharmed by magical weapons.
Also, I very obviously did a magic.
Yes.
That is worth some fictional positioning, is all I'm saying.
One
For
of
sure,
these
yeah.
guys is a demon in disguise.
Yeah, I was gonna say when we find out that they're a demon, so this will be great.
I need this possible.
Hey, they easily be demon worshippers. It always happens in these settings.
The rest of my action is to hide like a coward in the hallway.
Okay, cowardice is certainly in action. Cool. It is the commander and the militia's turn because they all go basically the same. They go in a block basically.
That's always a good time.
Yep. Ha.
Well, I realized that Alhakmi was already labeled with an H.
Yep.
Although our purples are different colors.
What would Commander Alhakmi do? Because you are intruding. You're very much intruders, but also, like, it is between her and y'all.
Mm-hmm.
They're a member of conspiracy. They're just... Oh, I know what they're gonna do. I hate to do this. Actually, no, because we... Let me check something. I think we banned gaslighting, so I'm not gonna do that. Because they totally would do that because they're a member of conspiracy and be like, ridiculous! That? No. Not a chance. I'm gonna check something.
I mean, would that be gaslighting if they're denying it to save themselves? Like,
I guess not.
Isn't gaslighting twisting it to be like, no, you
I
fool,
feel like-
it's your fault that I'm doing demon worship. If you,
I feel like that more falls under like lying than gaslighting.
Yeah.
Like, gaslighting to me is
Yeah.
like an extended period of
Yeah,
like.
It's extended period. Okay.
Right,
Cool.
right.
Yeah. I just want to make sure for myself because I had to check.
Yeah,
that
I
anyway.
understand.
Yeah, they're gonna totally be like, and it's not even. It's okay. They're just gonna like flat out just reject it. They just like dismiss what you're saying. This is where I would use Duel of Wits. There's just like they put a hand on the table and it's just like, this is ridiculous. How you even got into be... Go ahead.
I'm going to use a reaction to scrutinize.
Okay. Sure. They haven't said very much.
Yeah, you should let them finish before you try and see if it's a lie.
Yeah, she's just like, this is ridiculous. The fact that you're even here speaks volumes of the failure of the militia. How you could think that I am a member of any sort of conspiracy when you're able to do this is beyond me.
Well, then you don't mind us having a look around.
Yeah, she's just like, are you kidding me? You should be escorted off the fortress now.
Get the hell off my
Oh,
property.
but I have this paper access.
If you are either spies, or saboteurs, or worse. I will have none of those here.
Get off. Oh, God.
Ooh.
That's not great.
You believe them.
Real bad.
I look
Yeah, I'm
like,
going-
wow, totally legit.
You don't just believe them. You switch sides.
You want to use the fortune point there?
You want me to use that fortune point, don't you?
I don't care if you do or don't.
That's a yes.
To be honest with you, like a scrutinized critical fail is not. Again, it's like I feel like you can't.
Yeah, I'm
really-
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, so this is gonna be another turn.
I'm convinced.
Well,
This
you're
is the
not,
wrong guy, guys.
they are they are a commander of the militia. They are like an authority figure. Like they are also they are a another thing. They're a social class as aristocrat. You were born and raised to basically be like, these people are in the right. So yeah, like she seems totally legit for as far as you know, like the militia are when you served in the militia. The rest of the militia, like the one who's on the ground, Vice, like is just like, whoa, don't hit me, but the other one like still has the spear like pointed at y'all, and the other two militia who are in the back are like, one of them like takes their arquebus out, and the other one like advances the spear, and the officer is like steps in front of the commander to protect them.
So as just as like flavor, as the other spearman inches towards me, I'm like, like I just like shake my head. I'm like, don't do it.
Yep.
No.
Cassandra.
All right. Well, I got my weapon enchanted, so I feel like it's time to kick some butt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna advance on the one with the spear that Vice was like, you don't want to do that, and then this is when Cassandra dashes in and takes advantage of that. So I am going to take aim, and I am going to I'll use 2 points for that. I will note that I have an ability called Lightning Reaction, which in combat I gain an additional action point, so I have 4 to work with. So I'm going to take aim with...
But that one has to be dedicated to dodging and parrying.
Yeah. I'm leaving one for that exact thing.
No, you do have to move to get to where you are, because you're behind your friends right now.
Oh, yes. Moving is a points, isn't it?
An action
so
point,
then
yeah.
I'll use one then.
Okay. Yeah. So you get plus 10 on this to try to hit this person, and they will definitely be parrying because they haven't used any of their action points other than being like stand firm.
Menacing. Yeah. All right. Make sure I put this weapon in correctly. We'll find out. For the weapon roll, is there a way to adjust it, or do I still flip the difficulty chart? Will it work if I do that?
You use the difficulty chart, and it
Okay.
works in tandem with it.
Cool. That is nice.
Okay, so that's a 40. All right, so they need to roll, and they're gonna have a minus 10 on this, but then they also have the pike. Pikes are the spear's a reach weapon.
So they've got the minus 10 for binding with the rapier.
Oh, so they're gonna have a minus 20 on this roll for this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they based on their martial melee, be 60 normally. Yeah, they fail. Okay.
So yeah, it probably just is just like a quick knockback of their parry and then a thrust forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and their damage. Okay, it would hit the threshold. Yeah, you stab them like right next to their armor, and they just like reel back a little bit with the spear. It's like ah.
And then my last action is to have dodge or parry set.
Yeah, because you always have that.
Yep.
Vice. Cassandra just charged forward and stabbed one of them.
Huzzah!
What do you do?
I'm keeping both of my actions at the moment, but
you're back to your 3 because it resets because it's back to your 3.
Okay. I didn't realize we were back to me already. Well then.
Yeah, we're back to you.
Well then I would like to take my other 2 actions to be like, yeah. So is there such a thing as like subdual damage in this game?
Yes, it's yes, but no. The answer is there is an action called Subdue. You intentionally avoid inflicting injuries or dealing enough damage to render a foe slain by your melee weapon attack. So you attack, and you basically have to spend 2 actions to attack in order to do it.
So would I still have to do that with fists because I'm not using an actual weapon?
It's a melee weapon, so yes. Any weapon attack is like that because it can cause an injury or kill people.
Okay.
You do more damage to people who are prone. I can tell you that much.
I know.
Or you know.
I will. I think I'll just stick with the chokehold then, and continue on with that.
So you're gonna choke them, which you haven't done.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So make an athletics test.
All right.
Oh, hey, sorry. I just recognized something that I missed. Immediately after taking aim at a foe, weapons and shields of this quality, my mantle has distraction. Force the foe to resist dirty tricks.
Okay, so
I throw my cape at them before I stab them.
They have to resist awareness. Okay. Which they have a +10 to do. Cool. They resist it.
Okay.
Okay, and then they have to resist athletics because you succeeded.
Yes, they get a -10 too. Just to let you know.
Good to know. Good to know. All right, athletics, which invalidates what their athletics is. They have a +10 to their athletics, and that's brawn based. No. Okay. Yeah. So you start choking them. Which they suffer 1d10 plus brawn bonus peril. So roll 1d10 plus for your brawn bonuses. For me, please.
8.
8. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. All right. So they're gonna go down 1 in their peril threshold. They're not only have been knocked. Did they get knocked down? Now they're being choked by like a wrestler. They're not in a great way. You have 2 more action points.
I'm gonna hold on to them.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Just so that I know, with the action points, if I don't take like a dodge action or another action, can I actually use those at some point in the rounds or no?
No, you can't. You can't like bank. You can only bank actions until your next turn, and then they go away. You have to.
Right, but what I'm saying is, like, if I do bank actions, do I have to use them for a dodge or parry, or can I use them for other things?
There are only a few different kinds of reactions. The only reactions are, you can assist as a reaction is something you can do. So you can use it for assisting people with skill tests. Otherwise, like, dodging, parrying, take actions, counterspell, which you don't have, because
how to counterspell somebody?
You have to have you have to have incantation, and you have to have the spell dispel magic in order to do counterspell.
I getcha.
And then opportunity attacks are 0 AP and resist are 0 AP. So yeah, you can assist people if you have skills and they're doing a skill. Iluka.
Hi.
Hello. You have
I
been convinced.
I believe that we have the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Well, wrong gal.
You say it's the group,
I'm
or
not quite. Yeah, I say, like, are you guys sure this can't be? I'm pretty sure that. No, they can't be. And that's pretty much all I say. Like, I say it out loud, but I don't say anything. It's more of like mumbling to myself than like trying to make a coherent statement.
Okay, yeah, you're not trying to convince anybody. Okay.
Yeah, and I wait for 3 actions.
Okay, that's fair.
Which
Creta
is an action.
It is.
And-
you can continue debating with the commander if you would like.
Yeah, I'll just add resisting arrest to the list, and one of my hands behind my back is gonna lash out with the bullwhip.
At who?
At Al-Hakmi.
One of the soldiers?
Yes.
Al-Hakmi is,
Al-Hakmi.
again, like 10 yards
She's
away
really
from
far
you.
away, yeah.
And bullwhip has reach.
Reach is only like a yard.
Oh, okay. Who's close enough to do it?
One of the 2 soldiers. One of them who's being choked by Vice, and the other of whom just got stabbed by Cassandra.
Oh, 10 yards. How far is that? Is that like how far for movement?
What is your movement?
+3, I think.
I believe the only like attack that you'd be able to do from there is like a charge or like shooter.
Yeah.
You can
Whatever
win
your movement is. I can check what your movement is. It's in the same sections where you're like next to your initiative.
It's 3 plus
Oh,
your
it's 6.
agility
Agility.
bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6.
So whatever 3 plus your agility bonus is.
So I can
Probably
only cover 6 yards.
With a hustle, yes. With a charge, you can do 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that, and then I'm just gonna try to knock the guy out who's already been hit. I'm gonna do.
Okay.
They still have more action points, don't they?
Yes, they do. They have 2 more action points.
I'm gonna do a called shot. So 2
Okay.
action points, so that they don't get the opportunity to dodge.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Well, that's a miss. That's a crit miss right
God bless it. I'm
You
gonna.
also have it listed as a woodsman axe.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
you'll-
that's the
yeah.
one that's the one I used to do
Okay.
to try and do
That's
that
not
ritual.
your. That's not your good axe.
You
Not
can
my
use
good
a
axe.
fortune. You can use a fortune point to reroll if you would like.
I think I'd like to.
Okay, do that.
This is an important encounter.
This is an important encounter.
So, and since it's versatile, I think it's also or adaptable. It gets the +1 to damage. Sure.
Yeah, if you're using 2 hands to do it, yeah. I think that's how. I don't know enough about bullwhips because there's a lot in this game.
Hey, there we go. This
That's more
this
like
is,
it.
yeah.
All right, they're gonna try to parry your bullwhip.
No, they're not.
Try.
Called
Operative
shot.
word try.
I did called shot.
Oh, you did call shot. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm being dumb.
Yeah.
Cool. 23 damage. Oh wait, that's your axe. Oh wait.
Yeah.
7 plus. Okay. Is your oh, your thing doesn't do damage. It just does like.
yeah, the whip
parry
doesn't do
stuff.
damage.
So they have to resist something.
It
Yeah. Chokeholds.
It-
Is that what it is?
If it was the bullwhip, it would be. This is the axe. It has the weak quality.
Oh, you are axe. Okay, you are.
I am axing.
Okay, I thought you were doing bullwhip. That's why I was confused.
I don't. This guy. I don't want to kill.
Oh, that's why you did the 3 action. I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. Cool. So the blunt end of the axe, which that takes them down 3. Holy shit. 3.
Well,
more
Woodsman
damage.
Axe can never cause grievous injury. So
It can
Yeah.
still kill people though.
If I get
And it
too
brings
high.
them down to. It would bring them down to seriously wounded in one go, which they. And you're preventing injury, so they're not going to get injured, but they're very hurt. Actually, no, they're at grievously wounded right now because they already got stabbed once. Oof. Yike.
Yeah, they're out of commission.
they're pretty much out of commission. Yeah, they're grievously wounded. Like they're almost down.
Good thing I'm avoiding injury.
Yeah, good thing you're avoiding injury. Good for you.
Thumbs up.
Haikeka, you're cowering in the hallway. There seems to be fighting going on, from what you can hear.
Yep. Like, Haikeka was here to get them in the door. Like, they were to lead them through the tunnels. Like, I at no point is she supposed to be a part of this fight. So I'm going to continue to hide.
Right.
Until someone calls for me, or like, so I'm going to keep an eye out, I guess, while there's a fight going on. Make sure no ads come in from down the hall.
All right. Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soldiers come from down the hall, and Haikeka's like, they went that way.
They went that way. The commander, the commander who is now just like puzzled by this turn of events, is just like, well then, because now you've attacked her soldiers, so she's gonna take out her pistol and shoot you. And she's going to take aim to do it. And keeping in mind that pistols can't be dodged because they're, guns.
But isn't there
Gunpowder weapons can't be dodged or parried. That's a thing.
Slice the bullet.
Can I do that?
Take out your katana.
No, you
Let's
can't.
do this.
That's the quality gunpowder means that the weapon can't be dodged or parried. I read this yesterday because I was curious.
I
Saw
that as well. So you're definitely correct on that one.
All right, so rolling the dueling pistol. Oh, okay.
Damn.
There we go. Yeah, so you take 15 damage.
Which puts me at...
Don't forget armor.
Yep, I do have armor. So 1 down the threshold, lightly wounded.
Okay. Yeah, you have good armor, which definitely helps. That's melee.
So I'm not convinced anymore.
And she's going to spend her last action to do inspiring words to all of her troops because she's a militia commander.
Well, just counteracts what I did.
Yeah, it might. I mean, they also have. She has a special thing if it goes off, which we'll get to in a second. So this is
I would like to counter her inspiring words, be like, she's a lying bitch.
Shut
all right,
your
she's
face.
good. So she has a talent called military formation. So when she does it, her and all of her allies raise their initiative by 3.
Oh shit.
Fancy.
Yeah. So her initiative is now 16, and all of the militia are now 14 and 13.
So much for that tie.
Yeah. Oh, this is 14 and 13. All right, and that's her turn. The remaining militia, one of them is going to take their aim their arquebus and try shooting Vice because you're choking somebody out. They're going to attempt to do it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I guess you roll first, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
It's a gunpowder weapon, so.
Oh, okay. Can I use the body as cover?
Sure. Yeah, you want to do a
'Cause
reaction?
I don't wanna
to that?
get
I
hit.
think that
Shit.
You
works.
definitely
for
can
sure.
dodge, but you can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like...
Yeah.
if
Oh,
you're
they
cover-
missed
well, I
anyway.
mean, it missed anyway. Still.
They missed anyway. Yeah, they fired off, and they're like, and they don't swear anything. They just start reloading.
Okay.
The other one like moves up. They move away from here. And they move they also move in front of their commander and like take a defensive stance. And then is the militia officer. The officer, let's see, what would they do? The officer's gonna move up to where y'all are. They're gonna just like take their move because their movement is, I think it's 7. Okay, so they move up like they hustle up because they hustle last turn. They're right up next to you, Creta. and they're gonna stab you with a sword.
Sure.
That sounds not nice.
And they miss.
Nice.
They miss.
We'll take it.
And they miss. And they're gonna save their last action point to parry and that kind of thing. Cassandra,
Yeah.
yeah. There's an officer. There's Creta. There's an almost dead militia member.
I'm gonna. How close am I to the almost dead militia person? That was the one I was fighting.
You're right next to them. That was
Alright.
the person you stabbed.
I'm gonna finish them off first. So I'm gonna do 1 point to attack.
Are you subduing them or are you killing them?
I mean, they brought guns to a sword fight. So
I'm just looking at Creta with all the pistols that she has on her. I mean,
she hasn't taken them out.
They're about to come out.
Well,
Or
now,
they were.
yes, but
someone else
we planned to
intentionally.
not shoot so we didn't alert the people. But they brought guns to a sword fight. Doesn't invalidate what I said. We weren't using guns. I'm going to take them out because I was not told. I was not told not to kill people. That is an 18.
They can actually parry this,
Yep.
so they're gonna try to.
They will still have the -10.
All right.
They have the -10 because of each step down the threshold. Don't they have minus?
That's
10
the
again?
that's the peril threshold, not the.
Okay.
And that's not -10. That's just that would just take out their skill ranks. Yeah, 48. Okay, I think they beat you, based on how this works. Yeah, because they'd have a 9 in their combat. Yeah, so you go to strike at them and they like block with their spear.
Okay, I will attack again.
All right.
I got 2 more of these. Do I want to? No, I don't want to take aim. If I take aim, I can force the disarm. But if they die, then it's not.
Yeah, it also leaves you open because you'd have no dodge or parry.
No, I would. I still have a lightning reflex gives me an extra one for that. So
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
everybody's-
always have a dodge or parry banked that I don't
Well,
need to
look
use.
at you.
I know, it's the cool thing about Bravo.
That's pretty awesome.
So
Everybody's using guns anyway, and you can't dodge and parry those.
that's why I'm in melee. Like I am engaging the melee people and not trying to gunfight with people. If he still survives, I'm going to use the body as cover like Vice did. But I will attack for now. I don't need to aim.
Okay.
I save before I fudge this roll. Yep.
Yeah, you missed.
Yep.
I'm going to fortune roll it.
Okay.
I was gonna
Because-
suggest maybe fortune rolling it.
Yeah, because everybody else has used one. Alright, here we go. Hey! Oh, that
Yeah,
damage,
50.
though.
I mean, I think it'll probably be an. Oh no, it won't. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. I'll hit him. I'll hit him again.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy needs to go down. So
You stab the armor. It's not as effective as you thought it would be.
it's a pokey weapon. It checks out.
It's true. Yeah.
Ah! Oh my God! Really?
I mean, this gets them for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. You stab. They are now dead. I was gonna be like, the thing here would be like, you get corruption killing an innocent, but no, these are out of character. These are part of the militia that Al-Hakmi recruited for her own like personal army.
Yeah.
So,
this
yeah,
thing,
they're not
we know that these are not good people.
Yeah. So you have your 1 action point for dodging and parrying.
Yep. I'm done.
I'm going to redo the action order because
Gotta
initiatives got
update
moved.
it. Yeah.
Commander Al-Hakmi, I think, actually goes first. Because her initiative, her perception bonus is 6. So Iluka and Vice, what's your perception bonuses?
Not
How is her
6.
perception bonus 6? Because it doesn't increase her perception bonus, just her initiative rank.
She has a really high perception bonus.
My perception bonus is 7,
5.
actually.
Okay.
Well, damn. Look at
So
you.
then Iluka, you're gonna go before her.
Yes, and I'm going to take aim for 2 points and then throw... Actually, I need to look at the map.
So currently the situation is There is a militia member on the ground who's being choked out by Vice. There is a militia officer who's up in Kreta's business. There is a soldier in front of Al-Hakmi, and then there's a soldier all the way over here who has a arquebus.
And the whole length of the room is 10 yards?
The whole length of the room is 25 yards. The width of the room is 10.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to move with one action.
All right.
And then I'm going to take aim with another action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw my knife at Al-Hakmi.
Okay. Certainly try.
Hold on, I need to pull my character sheet back up.
Might be helpful.
Chapow. No situational modifiers, right?
Nope. Well, you would have a +10 because you took aim, but
Oh, I didn't put the +10.
you miss anyway.
I missed by 4.
You missed by 4. That's very unfortunate.
How many fortune points do we have left?
2.
2.
I'm using
Not
it.
many.
All right.
Come on, press it. There we go. Fuck!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow,
I
that would have
hate
been a lot of
everything
damage.
about that.
Holy shit, that was a
Yeah.
lot of damage. But yeah, no, she dodges right out of the way of it, and it goes into like a cork board that's on the back wall. Al-Hakmi puts her pistol away because she's used it, and draws her saber. And she's going to do Litany of Hatred against y'all.
Oh.
I don't want it.
I disagree with her
bad.
hatred.
Well, too bad. Y'all literally snuck into her fortress and are like,
I disagree.
and she's the one that's wrong here.
Well, that's just not very nice, Missy.
Well, first of all, she
Look,
is wrong.
I gave
but
her a
second,
chance. I said, hey, you're accused. If you're innocent, you know.
You snuck
Just
into her
work on it.
fortress. Like,
Yeah, but then I gave her a chance.
I mean, we have a search
sure.
warrant. We have a paper that says do whatever you want. So
We
it's
do.
fine.
right, sure. That's gonna matter to a military officer. Yeah. Also, she has a trait that allows her to reroll martial melee or martial ranged attacks.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna just roll it because I don't have a thing that she has to say, unfortunately, because there's a lot going on right now.
Hey,
But-
stupid.
Yeah, no, I think she's going on with the all of you should know better. Like this is mostly aimed at the people who are Sedefis. Like, you should all know better. Like, this is effectively treason against the Republic, like that kind of stuff. So she
No,
rolls
you.
yeah. So all of you get -1. You get
We lose
reversed.
that bonus.
So we're effectively normal.
Yeah, you're effectively normal now. Uno reverse carded. You're effectively normal. And I think that's gonna be her turn. She's like still like staying back there, like behind the soldier that's protecting her.
I yell, "You can't handle the truth."
It's your turn. She actually has the trait.
Yay.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay. So I kind of look around and I'm like taking a feel of the room. I'm like, I guess we're not doing this like trying to keep these poor guys alive, because Vice really doesn't know if like these guys are.
Yeah, you have no idea whether
Right.
these people are part of it or not. Like, you haven't exactly had time to ask them, like, "Hey, are you part of this conspiracy?"
Hey, do you
Does
like
anybody-
demons? Are you part of the demon stuff?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
So does anybody else in the room have a gun that is reloaded?
Yes, the person on the other side of the room does.
Okay. So I think what I'd like to do is make a dash attack.
Can you
And-
get there is the question, I think.
Well, I mean, I was already in the room, so I'm not
Yeah.
like in the.
What's your movement, I think, is the question.
Hang on. Let me see.
Because it's a question of getting across the room to the person that's reloading.
What is it based on?
It's based on your agility bonus. It's
So
3
it's
plus
3
your
plus
agility. Yeah.
It's
So 6, so it'd be 12.
All right. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get across the room to do it. You could charge the person that's protecting Al-Hakmi, or Al-Hakmi yourself, if you want to charge past that person. Possibly.
Oh, I thought that was who was reloading. That's why I
No,
looked it up.
the person all the way back here is reloading, in the very back of the room. I should replace that M with an A for Archivist. 1 second.
So here's what I would like to do. I want to drop kick the person that's in front of Al-Hakmi and knock
Okay.
them both over.
You could certainly try. I don't. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Because I
You
mean,
could
that's
certainly
like
try.
if they're in front of her, and I drop kick them, that's like some serious force. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's just how mechanically it works is
Right, I get you.
the consideration. Oh yeah, so if you want to charge and then the takedown, I guess would be the thing. Yeah, charge and takedown. So you roll athletics for because
I
you're
mean,
charging.
there's got to be a thing that there's got to be a way that fictional positioning and mechanics intertwine, but there's never always that situation. So like, I don't think there's mechanically a situation where like people are lined up in a row and then get
There-
bowling pinned.
There isn't, not in this game. Because this game doesn't care about that. Oh no.
Yep, I missed.
Okay.
Well, no, we're out of fortune points.
Well, I mean, you have a fortune point, unless you want to. Oh, did you re-roll? Oh, you re-rolled.
Yeah, crap. I didn't mean to, but I guess I did. So take the fortune point away.
I mean, did you mean like you didn't?
I
mean
did
to,
not mean to hit the button
Okay.
twice.
Then we won't do it. You still
Sorry
have a
about
fortune point. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, you're up in the spearman's face.
Okay.
The person who's on the ground like is still, but yeah, otherwise you're off them. Kreta, there is a person on the ground. There is a officer right in your face, and Vice is charged off.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the one that's right in my face, and if I'm not mistaken, they used all their action points to get to me and attack me.
Yes, I believe they did.
In that case, let's see, where is it? I'm gonna hit him as hard as I can.
All right, hit that officer.
Cleave them in half with your giant axe.
I don't have the giant axe out right now.
Yeah, but
Fair.
Woodsman's axe. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Whoops. Yep. Okay. Oh, is there something I can do to...
You can take aim.
No,
to
I just...
improve your chance of hitting.
I should have taken
Well,
that.
yeah, you
Nice.
should have. You
All right.
should have.
Second round.
Nice.
Well, second round.
There we go.
All right, that's a
Nice.
hit. Yeah, so
19 damage is nice. Not 29 nice, but still.
Yeah, so that hits them. That makes them go down 2 on the damage threshold track, which means they are now moderately wounded. Which means roll a d6 for me. Just for injuries.
Exploded eyeball.
Nope, that's a 1. Okay, so you just hit like you carve into them a little bit. And they just they just do not have their sword prepared for trying to parry an axe.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 more action point.
So it's just a swish, they dodge, and then I just back swing them. And then I just take a defensive stance.
All right, cool. It is the turn of the militia. The one in the back is going to finish up reloading. The one who's on the ground who is choking is gonna pick
Surrender.
themselves up and just you know what? I'm gonna make a resolve check for them, see if they're in this fight or not. I think they still are.
Okay.
They're gonna pick their spear up, and they're gonna use their last action point to. Vice isn't here anymore, so their next closest target is Kreta. So they're gonna try to.
I'm
stab
in
you.
the room too.
You are. And
Like
you
I
tried-
ran into the room to throw a knife at
All right, they'll stab you
Al-Hakmi.
They'll stab you instead. If you try to hit their commander.
Oh, please.
So they.
I don't have any action points saved.
Okay, so they hit you. They're gonna do 5 plus d6 exploding. They do 9 damage to you.
They will not break my threshold.
Your damage threshold? Really?
I'm
Your damage
looking
threshold.
now. Hold on.
Your damage threshold's pretty low. Your peril threshold for sure, but your damage threshold should be pretty low.
Damage threshold. Where are you at?
It's on the talents and trappings page. It's lower down.
My damage threshold is 3. Whamp.
Yeah. So yeah, you go down to lightly wounded, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's be over the threshold for you to go to the second one, which would be bad. But yeah, they stab at you, and you get hit in the side. Have superficial wound. Hi Keika. There don't seem to be anybody coming, but like also there have been gunshots and stuff. So.
Yeah, that might be a problem. So I'm definitely expecting there to be someone coming.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I want to like go look up and down the hall and see like what direction people might be coming from.
Yeah, roll an awareness check.
Yeah. Let's see. That's a 5.
Ooh, that's a 5. Okay.
Yeah,
They're coming. They would be coming from the staircase that you didn't come up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where they're gonna be coming from. They're gonna be coming from like over here, like that direction.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go head over there and keep an eye out.
Okay. Sounds good. The officer. It's a duel now, Kreta. It's a duel. The officer's just gonna. They're gonna take aim and attempt to stab you with their sword. So they would, with taking aim, they hit on a 70. They miss. Actually, no, they don't. I'm gonna use
a 70.
Using a misfortune because I can. They miss again.
Good.
This is what I get. And they're gonna save their last action to parry or dodge or whatever. Cassandra.
Yes.
You have already stabbed somebody to death.
I have.
Now there are more people.
Killed the crap out of them. How far away is Kreta and her fight?
It's right next to you.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to jump in behind this person.
Okay. So take an action point to move around them.
Yes, action point to move. And then, hell, I might as well. I'm going to take aim because, as we saw last time, I don't need to take aim. Yeah. So I will. I will take aim. If they survive, it does force disarm because I took aim.
Okay.
But it's just going to be the +10 because that's what all I
they
can
are
do.
They are only lightly wounded currently. So.
Okay.
Currently, I mean.
Yep. So they will have to resist the disarm and the dirty trick because I have the mantle as well.
Jeez.
Whoosh.
All right. Roll it.
4.
Hey, that's a hit. Okay.
Look at that nice rating.
I know.
Right.
That is my constant. Oh well, actually that's the +10, so it's
okay,
not
so
always nice.
they have to resist disarm and blind. Okay, so this is going to be the disarm. Okay, disarm resist is coordination, which they're not amazing at.
Yeah.
And they have a -10 to do it, so they gotta get. Okay, so they are disarmed, and then are they blinded? Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, they're in a yeah. You.
I throw the shoulder cape gets thrown over their head, just.
Yeah, and now they're now moderately wounded,
Yep.
which I think provokes an injury. Yeah, roll a d6.
All right. D6. That
Not
figures.
Yeah, so you throw it over, like you hit like their arm and they drop the sword. And they're now also like just trying to move it away.
What kind of sword is it by chance? Just like a mortuary, probably.
Yeah, a mortuary sword.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think because we're at about time, this is where we're gonna have to call the fight for now and come back to it next time. I know.
All right.
Fights take a long time, everybody.
They do.
They take a long
That's
time.
fair. And we started right near the end too.
Yeah, you did. I don't think anybody took any corruption this session.
Guys, we're really falling behind on this.
I don't y'all are generally good people. You know?
I
Do corruption.
stole an eel.
Did steal an eel. That's worth at least 5 corruption.
Petty larceny. I guess.
I stole an eel.
Yeah, I guess that's a corruption. Sure. Yeah. So roll a
That's a
d10.
paddling.
Yeah.
It's paddling.
We'll say that's a corruption. Roll a d10. Petty larceny. I don't know. Should be like freaking Blade's thing. Did you do anything that would be corruption worthy?
I mean,
It is only significant at the end of the session, to be fair. So you could literally do that.
I did.
I didn't get a corruption
Here.
Good
or a
job.
chaos rank.
Congratulations. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, I did use my religious connections to lead everybody here, and to murder these fools.
I mean, they are
don't
demon demon worshippers and supporters of demon worshippers. So
That's true.
you know,
You're not wrong.
everybody gets an order rank. Is what I'm saying. And yeah, 200 reward points. Congratulations.
Oh, so close to capping out too.
Yep.
All right. Oh, you know what? I'll put resolve instead of guile. All right.
Buell. And that's the
Wait.
session today.
Hey.
GG.
Combat is combat. I don't have much
Wait,
else to say
we
about
got 200, so that means we can go into our next thing, right?
Well, you can.
Can you? Yeah, let's check that out. Let's go and check that out.
Well,
I'll
so
use
zero,
I'm gonna be
so
making-
We should have 100 left over, and whatever we got this time, which would be 200.
Because this will bring us
right?
to 2,400.
This is the 11th session, so yeah, this would bring you to 2,400, and it costs however much it freaking because it costs 100 to go into your profession at the beginning, and then you spend 900, so it's 2,100 to get it's 2,100 to finish out a basic tier profession is what I think it is.
I thought it was,
So we
it's
have
not 2,000.
200.
Oh wait, because there's the extra, right?
Yeah, so y'all would have I said 2,100. Yeah. So last time y'all should have finished, is what I'm seeing from this. I think.
Yeah, I finished. Filled everything in last time.
Okay, so you can get, for those of you who have 2,400 reward points, intermediate tier is open to you. Yeah.
I don't
Congrats.
think
So close.
I can actually gain my new profession in the middle of combat.
No, that would be. But that's the weird thing about this game is technically you can, but
My
fictionally it
character's
doesn't
just gonna
make
go
any
nuts
sense.
in the middle of combat, like. "Ah!"
If I was taking any other profession, I might argue for it, but there's no way fictionally that I can go and become a drowned one.
We can
You have
hold
to
you
be drowned
under.
first.
Yeah, we can hold you under the bathtub because you're just out. You're just outside. You and Aluka go on a side
Are
quest.
ordained
I have like a wineskin of water here, just like choke on this.
Mm.
No, because you split from the
Not-
rest of the group. Leviathan comes, you just drowns you in the thing. It's
Your
a spiritual
time is
mechanic.
You know
nigh.
what? I'll take that. I will.
Because I don't see another way this can happen because you're in the middle of the charcoal district.
Well, like I said, it's not gonna happen mid-battle. But if
Yeah.
I
Like
have
he could
Hakika drowns in charcoal.
and get drowned there in the I don't know, in her fucking fountain or something.
Yeah, I mean, you are a cultist of the Leviathan, so there is a something else might have been happening, but you're like, yes, this was the Leviathan's doing. This out-of-body drowning experience I just had. Definitely Leviathan.
Definitely Leviathan.
Yeah, that's it. I hope y'all had fun.
It's good times.
Indeed.
Definitely fun.
I need to go on a side quest to get caught up to their experience. Let's get our outros done. Thank you everybody for watching. Outro, boy who ain't here, you're first.
Hi, outro. I'm actually here. My camera's not being very cooperative right now. You can find me here on Thursdays, and that's about it for right now, other than my random posts on Twitter, which is at outro42. That's me.
Alrighty. We'll do Rhys, because he's quick.
Hello, everybody. I am Rhys. You can also find me here on Thursdays and on my Twitter at RhysDragon. That's all for me for now.
And Kelsa.
Hello, I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. In addition to here on Thursdays, you can find me over on my own channel every other week on Mondays and Saturdays, where we're playing The King is Dead on Mondays and Republic City by Night on Saturdays. Those role-playing games. That's what I do.
Okay, Shae.
Hello, I'm Shae. I believe my camera froze for some reason. I am a member of Party White Gaming. You find me here most days of the week. Usually at starting at 8:30 East, except for today, we're at 7:30 East. I am also an artist and have my own channel, in which you can watch Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays. Usually at 5:30, starting at 5:30 East and up until Party White Gaming Games, in which I just draw and listen to music, and I am also open for commissions. So there is that. If you're interested in commissions, please check out my Twitter handle, which is at @JunShae. On there, I have a price sheet which has a list of prices. Just generally, it goes by the more you want, the more it's going to be. Just basic stuff. If you find you enjoy my art, then consider supporting me on Patreon, which is Patreon.com/ShaeJun, like it's supposed to be. That's me.
Saint.
Hi everybody, my name is Saintguard. I'm a YouTuber, voice actor, game designer, and sometimes I'm a tabletop role-playing games, like here, today! Usually you can find me over on my own channel, twitch.tv/Saintguard. We just finished the main story of Yakuza Kiwami 2 this past weekend. We're going to be doing 2 more sessions of it. The last 2 sessions are going to be this weekend. We're going to be doing the Majima Saga, as well as hopefully finishing out the Cabaret Club storyline. If I don't do it on stream, I'm going to do it off stream, because I'm done with Yakuza after this weekend. Because, oh boy, that game can give you big fatigue. I'm not quite sure what else I'm going to be doing this weekend, because I finished 2064 Read-Only Memories, which is the other game we were playing. So we might be doing some other things from the bundle, like Overland, or there are a couple other games that I can look into. One Shots might be a game I do this weekend. Or I might do game design stuff. I might be doing stuff for South of Morning, which is the original setting I'm making for Republic City by Night, which I can talk about right now. Republic City by Night is a Legend of Korra Forge in the Dark game that I'm making. We do a playtest of it over on Kelsa's channel every other Saturday. We're not doing it this week, we're doing it next week. It would usually be at 3 p.m. Pacific time. You can also check me out over on my social media stuff, Twitter, Saintguardly, it's my username with the Y at the end, and Instagram, which is just Saintguard, is my username. I also have Patreon, where I have Republic City by Night, and I have There's Been a Murder, which is a murder mystery hack of Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands, a GM-less game that's generally about mechs and messy entanglements, but now it's about murder suspects and messy entanglement instead. It could have mechs! I don't know, it's up to you.
We should play one with mechs, because I don't think we've done that playtest yet.
We haven't. We have not done a playtest.
Who murdered this mech?
we did a Packet Lost one, which was a lot of fun.
That was
it was
fun.
the Packet Lost NPCs murder mystery game was very fun. That was good.
We didn't actually find a killer. We just blamed Sun-chan. It's fine.
Yep, we just blamed Subchan because that's what we do sometimes. And yeah, of course you can find me here, on Party Wave Games, doing GMing for Bloody Pearls, which we have probably 3 more sessions of. Honestly, like we'll finish this encounter and then we'll probably get to the end of the conspiracy, and that will be the game. Because I really don't have much else to go on other than the city will fall into chaos one way or another. Because you will be invaded by probably 3 different empires. It's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah.
That sounds silly.
That is whatever. That's me.
Alright. Hi, I'm Rhys. You're watching Party Wave Games, our channel where we do a variety of tabletop RPG streams, and occasionally some other things when we feel like it. Currently, you are watching our Zweihander game, Bloody Pearls. Thanks for watching. Friday, we don't really do anything. It might become something depending on how I feel with work and the holiday and all this other fun stuff. I try not to plan for that anymore because it never works out, so it's fine. Saturdays, we play Tomb of Annihilation. Sundays, we play Curse of Strahd. Mondays, we started a new game. It was a grim, hollow setting, horror-themed game, and the first session was amazing. I had the players pooping their pants as they were attacked by gnolls and hyenas, and seeing gnolls pop out of hyenas and run at them like Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. It was a good time. Tuesdays, we play Vampire the Masquerade. We are doing an Anarch campaign. Things are definitely going to heat up, and it will be our 1-year anniversary for our campaign for Vampire the Masquerade. The next time we actually play, it was this week, but there were complications with players that we had to postpone. So it will probably be reminiscent of our first episode where it's dealing with the Masquerade breach, but this time on the hands of the players. So that's going to be a fun time. I definitely won't have the prince execute someone. Otherwise, that's our whole schedule, and we will raid the Zweihander people because they are playing Zweihander. So double your Zweihander.
Yay!
Your Zweihander. I don't think that works, but we'll make it work.
Twice the number of hands.
Yeah.
4-hander.
4-hander. Do it.
4-hander.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching, hanging out, chatting in the chat. Also, I did some fun Vice meme art earlier, and I will probably post that somewhere for you all to see.